Alright, 10 seconds. Okay guys, we are live. Welcome to the final day. Final day guys of our qualifiers. The last day for you guys to make it to the tournament. That is the PSL Code S tournament. Welcome, this is Freedom again. So right now they're setting up the brackets. We have 10 spots up for grabs, and I'm not sure how many players are going to be playing on this one. Undoubtedly, last night we played the second qualifier, and that was the hardest one, the hardest of them to make, right? So let's go see. Let's take a quick look on the list of players. If you guys are interested in checking that out, the detail that's available online, you can see that right here. So just go to scistorm.com/PSL and you guys will see that it shows all the players that we have officially registered, and so you can kind of check out their names, their game names, their level, their age, their location, right? All right there. So I think what we can do is let's show the players that qualified yesterday. So Mizelle did a good job showing that. There you go. These are the qualified players from yesterday. So we got Pobes, Exoblazer, the Terran, Imbernal, David Bain, which is a cool name, Phoenix, Neutrophil, Floki, Semper, and the final spot, Jack the Reaper. So that was the 9 players that qualified yesterday or last night for me here in the US. And for day one qualifiers, which was actually the easiest one to qualify, because on day one a lot of diamonds and even some platinums made it. Last night it was a lot of masters, so it was really hard. Last night was probably the toughest qualifier. So all those guys are out of the way now, the masters players, and now there's only two or three masters that hadn't made it yet. So day one, which was the easiest one to get into, I think. Here are the ones that qualified, and that would be Portrial, Dark Menace, that's misspelled a little bit, that's Dark Menace, Pangs, Azine, Mr. Lasty, Viole, Captain Britain, Acero PH, and Rixilius. So those are our qualified players so far. So for today, like I said, there's 10 spots left, guys. 10 spots left, so that's it. 10 spots, 2 to 3 masters will take those spots probably, and we'll go from there. So I believe see if the bracket is up already. Let's just double check. I don't know what you guys, who are your favorites? We have to see who's playing first, right? We gotta see who are the ones playing tonight. Tonight they're in the Philippines. You guys are in the Philippines. Here in the US, I'm on the East Coast. It's 10 a.m. So not too shabby. This is a good time for you guys. It's prime time for the Philippines players. For us here in the East Coast, it's just morning. For West Coast US, it's 7 a.m. So it's a little bit tough for them, right? So I don't know if we'll get any West Coast players hopping on. But I'm trying to see if I don't think the brackets are live yet. The admins would let me know. Okay, Okay, I think we do have the brackets set up now, so let's take a look at that real quick. Let's see. It was not up, and now it should be up. There you go. So let's take a peek at the players playing today, and let's zoom in so we can see that a little bit better. There you go. Okay, so today playing Hope, who barely didn't make it last night, just lost at the last match. Joe Marine. I don't know if this bracket is final, by the way, but we'll see. Tagged Once, Bayagster versus Regret, and then Uriel, Exoskeletor versus Saipan. That'll be followed up by Shadow. And we have 24 players from this list. Equinox, Coheater, Xenos. Okay, Xenos is pretty good. I know he was a Masters player, so there's one. Cebuano and Artanis. Artanis is a Masters player. We'll face Ender Jr. And that's not Ender. He's already pre-qualified. Exodash versus Tony. New Vagabond. Wait, Tony's playing, huh? Okay, cool. I thought he wasn't playing. I know that guy. QQQ, Deneb, Subi. DLS Mizel is gonna play the Archaic. That's gonna be interesting. And Goles. Okay, so decent chance for the Archaic to make it. He's one of our younger players, possibly the youngest. I think he's the youngest player right now. If you guys take a look at the list of players, right? And I know the Archaic, he played in our PSL. The Archaic is 10 years old, so he has a decent chance to make it. He has to beat DLS Mizel, who's a Diamond player, and Goles, Diamond players. Both Terrans. So yeah, decent chance for him. In the meantime, Exodash and Tony D'Emilio. Tony's trying to make it. He's been at all the 3 qualifiers so far. And Dash is a Protoss player. And I don't have... Oh, it looks like we didn't grab the actual level of these guys on this. So, but Dash, if we take a look at his level... Oh, he's a Master. So Tony's got his work cut out for him. He unfortunately gets a Masters player. Tony's gold, so not looking good for him. Artanis Savano and Ender Jr. already know those guys. Regret is another young player. And let's see. Regret is Little Reaper. I think we're missing Little Reaper on this in this bracket. So I don't think this is final yet. So let me go check with the admins. Yeah, because Little Reaper, I know for sure.
Refresh.
Okay, refresh. Alright, let's refresh. Alright, guys. Okay, so actually, forget what I said. The bracket has changed. So, let's do that again. Little Reaper, who's trying to qualify, definitely the youngest player here, is 7 years old, is playing Uriel. And Uriel, let's see who Uriel is. Is this bracket final, by the way, guys? So I don't have to... Okay, Uriel is a Diamond player, Terran. So it's gonna be really hard, but certainly not impossible. Yeah, it's not a Masters player, so who knows? If he's a low Diamond player, he's a Terran, sometimes you can, things happen. Right? It's certainly possible. I know Little Reaper has beaten Diamonds before, so it's a possibility. As far as Bayagster and Regret, let's go look at Bayagster. Oh, unfortunately for Regret, I don't know if this bracket's final, but he's a Masters. But we don't know how old Masters, right? How long? It's a Protoss. Oh, you know what? Zerg can beat Protoss even if they're Masters with some clever all-ins. So definitely doable. A lot of these guys are just coming back to start playing, and Bayagster's 32, so maybe he hasn't practiced. Who knows? So I wouldn't rule that out. But then here's the funny thing: even if both of them advance, they'll face each other, Little Reaper and Regret, according to this bracket. Now, let's look at the other players here. Looks like the others didn't really change that much. The LS Missile is still playing the Archaic. Alright, so we have 10 spots, guys. Here's a question I want to propose to the admins. If you guys hop on the channel and talk to me, you guys.
Yep.
This is the final qualifier. We have 10 spots. Do you think it makes sense to do a double elimination? Because... Or just leave it the way it is?
Yeah, we can do that.
We can do a double elim?
Yeah.
Alright, we should do a double
let's do
elim. That way, these guys have a second chance. It is the final qualifier. We can... Yeah, we can do as much as we want. That way, the top 10... You know, sometimes... Here's the cool thing about the double elim, right? If two masters face each other and they eliminate each other, one of them still has a chance to get in, right? So we know that's the case. If you're gold and you face somebody, you know, or diamond, you face somebody and you get eliminated, you still have a chance, you know. So I think we could do a double elim here. If you can kind of, maybe you should do a thing here where you, let's do this, okay? The bracket's not final, guys. We're trying to do this so it's more fun and more fair for the players. And this is a qualifier. So what we could do is, why don't you do this? Change that into a double elim, and then reshuffle it again.
Okay.
Okay, let's do that. Let's give these guys a chance. It's the final qualifier. There's 10 spots. They have a decent chance of getting in. Right? Right? That makes it so that for sure the Masters players have a great chance of getting in, but you don't get screwed by one game. Right?
Right.
So actually I haven't even tweeted that we're playing, guys, that we started the final qualifier. I should probably tweet that. If you guys you know, you guys can tell people come watch the tournament. The more viewers we have, the more the prize pool increases. We have a very reachable goal of 30 viewers. I mean 50 viewers to that's our goal for these broadcasts. For us to hit that number, and if we do, prize pool goes up. So tell your friends, family, hop on, root for the players. Just Filipino StarCraft, right? So we want, you know, definitely want some action going here. So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna talk about this tournament. Do we retweet the thing? Let's see. Day 3. Okay, so we'll just retweet Mizel's. We'll have Storm retweet that. You guys can follow Storm Gaming at Twitter and Facebook and Instagram, right? And let us see if we can. Oop, did I grab the wrong thing? Sorry guys, hold on a minute. I'm trying to do something, a couple things. I'm also running production, so it's a little bit messy, but I'm sure you guys understand. Okay, so we're live, of course, on Twitter and Facebook now. We told them we're live. So share that if you guys can. Tell your friends, family. Let's get on, guys. I got this cast on fire. I'm still trying to understand how this whole thing works. I want to take our sponsors for this tournament. That would be Lanix US and Trovo. Speaking of which, we do want Trovo to retweet us, so I gotta message the admins that we're live too. So let me do that really quick while the admins get the bracket sorted out. Right, because this is the final day, guys. The final day. Can give these guys a chance. Okay. So what else should we talk about here on this? These are the players, 26 so far that we have here. How did you guys like last night? Oh, this is last night's thing. How did you guys last night's broadcast? The games? Anything interesting? Right, I think there was a few interesting games last night that we casted. We went very late.
Yeah,
Again,
I kind of like Little Reaper's performance last night.
oh, did you like that performance? Yeah, it was pretty decent.
Yeah,
It's a
it
gold versus
was.
gold. Lots of the two proxies killed him, but he looked pretty good. You know, it wasn't all.
Yeah.
Yeah, so maybe we'll see something there. He's the youngest player, 7. We also had Draken who shined up, but he didn't make it last night. He's 50 years old. That would have been interesting if you get Draken versus Little
Yeah.
Reaper. The oldest, the biggest matchup age-wise, 43 years between them, right? And they're both gold. So that would have been interesting to
Right.
watch. There's another player that qualified, that signed up, and I believe
Mhm.
he's 47 years old. Yeah, Joe
Oh.
Marine. So that would be a good matchup
Oh,
too, right? And I think he's
Submarine
gold.
Pasai
Yeah. So
is gold. Yeah, gold Terran.
yeah, exactly. That would be a cool matchup. So the age thing is kind of interesting. Oh, it's always interesting, right?
Mhm.
When it's
Right.
that
Right.
kind of age difference, the same love for the game. And then we
Right.
have the other kids here playing. 10-year-old and 12, 13 years old, right? With the archaic and regret playing. So lots of cool things that could happen as far as ages. Very interesting. There are also different parts of the world right now. US, some in the US, some in the Philippines. I don't believe we have someone from the other regions like Europe, but this is for Filipino players.
Missile, there's a question sa channel.
All right, so Mizzle's our head admin, guys. He's a little bit busy dealing with dealing with running the tournament. So I'm a little bit invisible on this thing. Cool. So guys, while we wait, I'm gonna play the ad for our sponsor. So I'll be right back, everybody.
Okay, KJ, do you want losers bracket to be best of 3 or best of 1?
What? What? At all? Babe! Okay, let's see. Can you guys hear me? There's supposed to be some issue with this stream. Alright, I think we should
Yep,
be okay.
can hear you.
Alright, good, good. Alright, let's talk about this now. Final qualifier, double eliminations. Turn on my fan, it's getting a little hot here. Final eliminations. Bayagster, Exodash, I think. Wait, is the bracket finalized, guys?
Yeah, looks good to me.
Okay, so it's final. This is the final bracket. So here you go, guys. Double elimination, best of threes all throughout. Bayagster versus Exodash, Saipem. Artanis Jr. versus Ender. I'm sorry, Artanis PH versus Ender Jr. Regret and Claw. That's doable. That's a diamond player, I believe. So Claw and Regret, that will be a good matchup. Joe Marine, Xenos, Subi. Xenos certainly favored. Exoskeletor. So let's see who Exoskeletor. I'm gonna look at his.
He's diamond.
Is he diamond? Okay, so Tony has a better chance. So you know, with the bracket luck, he's got a little bit better chance. So Tony has a better chance this time around. Denevin, DLS, Mizel, Rio, Little Reaper is playing New Vagabond. I haven't seen that name, New Vagabond. So I think that might be his first appearance, right?
Yep.
So that's cool to see. You know, the last chance, people are showing up. And New Vagabond's a diamond player, so you know, not a Masters. That's good for Little Reaper. Cebuano Archaic, we talked about that, and then that's pretty much it. Waiting on the sidelines because they have the bye. Is Saipem tagged once? We saw tagged once play. Joe Marine, Goles, Equinox, and Shadow. Okay, so there's the brackets, guys. If you're interested, go check it out. The links are all on the PSL channel, right? Definitely go check that out. I should probably be able to interact on chat. Let me go. Let me make sure that I can reply to you guys on chat, because right now we're not doing that. So let's see if I can get that sorted out. There you go. Now you can see me on chat. I can talk to you guys on chat. Here is the bracket. If you guys can, whoever asked for this, we don't have a bot set up. If we don't have, you know, we don't have a bot set up, so just send them this. That's the bracket. It's final, right? And if you guys have any questions, check out the website. It should all be in there. All the things that you want to know that we have publicly made available. It's on the website right there. Of course, that didn't make it a link. I'm surprised. That should be a link. And yeah, it's 26 players we have so far. You know, here's the cool thing. Once they qualify, we have top 32. We're setting this up just like GSL, guys. It'll be groups. Oh, you know, for the round of 32 is groups of 4, right? And they do round robin. We're also using a tool from Archon Services, a map picking tool, so we get to see that. Once the admins have a matchup that we're setting up, give me the link for the map picker so we can take a look, guys. So message me that link there so we can see how things are going. So we're debuting that, using that tool, and it just kind of eases things up by letting the players pick the maps that they want to veto, and then their actual picks. It's all automated on the tool, and we can see it happen live, and we can put that embedded in the SciStorm website for you guys. We haven't done that yet. And of course, I haven't talked about SciStorm Gaming. SciStorm Gaming is a pro team based in the US, but as you guys know, for a very long time we had Ender on our team, who's our Filipino champ. So that's the connection there, right? So Sidestorm Gaming, we had some of the top players for a while too. So as you guys know, but a few of our Koreans have retired, and we haven't really signed a new Korean yet. And we'll see what we'll do, right? You know, StarCraft is in a state of flux right now. Hello, Sushi, how you doing? But we do know we see a resurgence. We see a resurgence of StarCraft in the Philippines region. So that's kind of cool, right? And this may help a little bit. So we definitely want to do that. I'm trying to see if I can see. Do we have we picked somebody to cast yet, admins? Do we have someone?
So we will be doing Sinus versus Subi first.
Okay, cool. So let's take a look. Okay, let me take a look at the bracket. Okay, let's open up the bracket, guys. Hang tight. You guys set that up. Oh, okay. Was it a private message? I think it was on the chat only, the admin's chats. Hold on a minute, guys. So I want to show you guys the map picks. Right. So here you go. All right, you guys can see. You can see the maps as they're being vetoed and selected right now. There you go. So Xenos, he's a Masters player. He vetoed Submarine, and we're waiting for G-Boy's pick. Okay, so that's what's going on right now. Probably should adjust this thing so you can see. There you go. So we're waiting for his pick. While we wait for his pick, let's take a look at these players. Okay, look, Jagannatha is G-Boy's veto. You guys can see that on the screen. That's a cool feature that we got going on, right? That's a cool thing. So Jagannatha. So let's take a look. I'm not familiar with G-Boy. Let's see who he is. G-Boy.
It's a Diamond Protoss.
Yeah, it's a Diamond Protoss. He's got his work cut out for him because he has to face. He's not on the list here. What is this? Does he have an alternate name?
Subi. He's Subi.
Okay, but he's using G-Boy.
Yeah.
What, can you spell that for me? Because I don't see that. We probably want to use their actual game names that they registered in.
It's GBOY.
GBOY is the game name, but did he register as what name?
As Subi. SUEBEE.
Oh, okay, that's why. All right, these guys need to use their normal names. That's the thing. So it's hard for us. But anyway, guys, yeah, let's see if we can take a look at these players. You know, let's see if we can get like a preview of what they submitted their pictures, so we can take a peek of what the pictures are. Okay, so first map pick will be Death Aura. They're sorting out the next map pick. This is Subi, aka G-Boy. That's him in a runner shirt. Right, it looks like we got our map picks all sorted out. Before we go on there, I want to show Xenos to make it fair. I believe Xenos and I are Facebook friends. I remember seeing his name and face, and you guys probably know him. That's Xenos. Oh, he was to BlizzCon at one point. Cool. So he made it to BlizzCon. I was there obviously a few times, so that's good to see. Okay, anyway, looks like we have the map set up. We're waiting to be invited. We're waiting to be invited.
Yep.
Ready na ba yung lahat ng games? Are we good?
Yeah, I'm with Subi and Sinus now.
Yeah, the maps have been picked.
Okay. Okay.
It's this. We're displaying the map picks on screen right now, and we're ready to go. So the first map, guys, is Death Aura, followed by Lightshade, and if necessary, Oxide. All right. So just waiting for we'll get invited. We're good to go. The bracket's final, guys. Take a look at that. I posted that on the chat. As I said, tell your friends and family, hop on, support some Philippines StarCraft so we can do more of these. You definitely want your mom watching you play, right? Or your dad, because you know they always wonder what the heck is it that you're playing, why are you spending so much time. Show them what you're doing. Show them this thing that you're playing. Why are you so obsessed playing this game? And you know what might happen? They might like it. They might play too. So only good stuff, and
Okay,
they will still support you.
Yeah. So we already have the lobby. Do you want to join?
Yeah, just invite. You guys have to invite me because I'm not.
I can see.
Or perhaps we're not friends. So sorry, guys. We're going through a little
It's
bit of.
here.
Oh, you see? Okay. Yeah, you have to invite me because that's when I know you guys are ready. So we have Dan as the admin here, as well as Mizelle, and they're sorting it out. I know Mizelle's playing, so we got the kind help of Dan here. Waiting for the invite. Oh, I have to do a friend's request. Oh, okay, cool.
There we go.
All right. Now I'm there. We're ready. A little bit of some restrictions for SC2, right? To invite. I'm surprised we didn't get this problem last time, but okay. So I'm invited now. There you go, guys. We're about to start this matchup. Xenos versus Subi, aka D-Boy. And we're good to go here. Let's go. These are the maps. It'll be Protoss, I think. I don't remember. I looked at so many profiles.
Terran Protoss.
Oh, okay. It's Terran versus Protoss, so not bad. We're gonna start it off. So, welcome everybody to PSL final day of the qualifiers. Here you go.
Storm StarCraft League Season 1 Philippines.
So Terran versus Protoss, guys. Here you go. The top. What? He's playing as Terran? Ooh, I thought he was a Protoss player, but it's Xenos. Former Overwatch player. And bottom right, the Protoss player, it's Subi. Okay. Pylon there. Yeah, that's his pylon placement back here. That's an odd spot for the building, but I guess as long as it doesn't block the geysers, that's okay, right? As long as it does not block the geysers, that's the key. Nothing out of the ordinary. A little bit of a scout here, which is standard. After you drop the gateway, you scout. That's a normal scout timing. Passes by the SCV, so you don't feel like you're being proxied with maybe. Okay, he does see. Oh, okay, let's take a look at what's happening here. Thanks for that heads up. Looks like it didn't go through when we tried to attach it to Team Liquid, and it should be up now. Alright, so just a little bit of harassment, nothing too crazy. He's gonna go home. He scouted this and he tried. What? So Xenos is trying to be funny here with a bunker. That Reaper is gonna head straight there to try to take advantage of that bunker. Of course, Subi saw it, but he's not harassing. I think he just has that Q there, right? He had that queued and didn't pay attention. I think he could have definitely damaged that SCV, but he wasn't looking. I think he just had the probe queued. Is he gonna lose? And oh, he lost a probe. This is a Reaper trap, so it does work out that he traps him. A little bit of harassment here, but the probe, you know, there's a couple of mistakes here. He lost 3 probes already. You know, one was the probe was going out here, didn't pay attention to the bunker and could have delayed it. He didn't do that. Then he missed, you know, a little bit of mistake here, losing a probe here, and now another one here, which could have done more damage. So, a few mistakes there for Xenos. So a little bit out of practice. Like I said, 3 workers killed. The Stalker's gonna hang out to protect for any further shenanigans, while the Adept is gonna see what he can do. He or she can do. I believe that's a female in the Protoss world. So she. It sounds like it anyway. I don't know. It's Protoss. They're supposed to be aliens. Okay, it's like a 2-1-1 build for Xenos with a reactor with a tech lab attachment, so it's a Raven. I like that a lot. This Adept could do damage. Oh, he finishes, and he doesn't even get that SCV. That's a pretty big mistake. Some jitters here for the players. Charge lot for the Protoss. More gateways for the Protoss too, so it's gonna be a charge lot with Immortals. I anticipate he'll make a prism and then go across the map with 2 charge lots. That's gonna be very dangerous. The good thing for the Terran is he does have a Raven. Maybe he can disable the prism that's gonna come out. There it is. But we'll see. The tank is in a precarious spot. Oh, this is definitely it. He's gonna hit him with a 2-base charge lot Immortal Prism drop. So Xenos needs to be ready. All he has to do is defend. Right? I mean, look, 34 workers. He stopped making workers. So I think this is pretty much a 2-base all-in. So Terran doesn't have a 3rd command center, so I think he should. Here's the prism with the 2 Immortals. Probably seen. Was it seen? I think it was seen. We'll see. We'll see. He's hanging out here. He's hanging out. I think he can drop a command center. So if he defends, he's basically way ahead. Okay, he's gonna hang out up here. Hang out up here. Here's the key, guys. The Raven, if he disables this guy, he can't pick up the Immortals. Here it is. He's gonna get it this. Oh, why did he do that? He should have disabled the Prism. Then he can kill the Immortals. That's a big mistake. So Xenos really, you know, a little bit practice problems. He was a pretty good player back in the day. I'm pretty sure he was Grandmaster at one point. You know, it may have been Wings of Liberty, but reaching Grandmaster at any point is pretty, you know, it's an indicator that you are good enough to be at the higher level, right? So, but here's the charge lot all in. Oh, and he's unsieged. It's like he's gonna push in. He's like, okay, I got you. I guess the good thing about the unsiege is this Immortal won't kill the tank. He goes back in. He's forced to go back in. He's canceling the concussive. He has to close this choke. He doesn't close it. Oh my goodness. But there's a nice bottleneck here that wipes out. Okay, he disables that, and now he's gonna wreck this. And that's gonna be GG. Nice job. So, game 1 goes to Xenos with that disable. It was an all-in. We know that, right? It was a bit of an all-in. So game 1 to Xenos. Nice job. Alright guys, game 2 coming right up on Light Shade. Subi went for an all-in there. However, few mistakes. A few mistakes on Xenos. He could have ended that pretty early with the disable. But luckily, Xenos just had a powerhouse army that crushed that. You know, the chokes did well. Subi started off losing 3 workers. 3 probes that early. That's definitely not a good thing. But anyway, guys, we are here. This is
Storm StarCraft League Season 1 Philippines.
Okay, he won game 1. The Terran player. He is Xenos. His opponent, the Protoss player, tried a 2-base charge lot, immortal drop all in. It's Subi. The good news is, he's not really down to his last life. This is a double elimination. So even if he loses here, he has another minimum 2 games. But you don't want to drop to the loser's bracket. He certainly had his chance with that double prism drop. Ooh, why did he go there? That's really weird. Okay, he's gonna hide, and he's gonna... Is he? Oh, he's cannon rushing, guys. It's a cannon rush against a Terran. And Xenos, the way he looked the last game, I think he's out of practice. Does he have enough practice against cannon rushing? We don't know. And look, his gas is this side too, so if he's able to put the cannons up here, it'll take care of the gas. Right? Here you go. The pretend scout. This SCV will know what's up once he gets up there. But there it is. He has no vision of that. Look, he's looking. He's like, what's going on? Okay, there's a gas. Is there a proxy? He's not even looking, but the cannon is already popping up. Oh, if I was him, he could even steal the gas. Alright, he closes that off, so he has vision on the high ground. He's going to try to maintain this probe, that it doesn't die. Oh, man. I think this is going to work, guys. I think it's late. And he made a Reaper, which is low. Okay, this is smart. Oh, he needs to stay by the... Oh, he kills it though, but you know what? This probe can go up. Right after. He can go up right as soon as... Oh, he doesn't know... He has no target here, so... Actually, he's doing him a favor by killing this. I wouldn't kill this guy. The reason is he can't go up. Well, now you can, because he has 2 bunkers. So actually, a decent defense here for the Terran player. A gateway being spawned, you know, being warped in. I think he needs to go Void Ray. Typically, what you see here is a Void Ray follow up, right? But I don't think this is gonna work anymore because his gateway is not even done. So typically, what you see is cannon rush into Stargate. The gateway got a while to go until the Stargate finishes. So I think this was He had a chance, he just cannot lose that probe, and he lost the probe on the top there. And he might even lose this other probe down here because he's not paying attention. Oh, I'm surprised he didn't focus fire on that. Xenos had a few mistakes also. This Zealot's not going to do anything. He's also blocking the expansion here, so Xenos in great shape. He's going to clean it up with a tank. As expected. Not much you can do. You might as well cancel that Zealot. That's not going to do anything. He knows it. I know it. And that's the GG. So game 1. Game 1 goes to well, not game 1. Match 1 goes to Xenos. And we'll see our next set of games. So Xenos with a 2-0. Nice try by the Protoss. I think he had a great shot in game 2. He really did. But, you know, miscontrol for sure, right? You can't lose 3 probes early in the game in game 1. And then game 2, quite a few mistakes there. He did catch him off guard. So he definitely had a chance to win. Definitely doable. So as you can see there, right? Masters, Diamond, winnable. Just small stuff. Just small stuff, guys, for you to pull out the win. We'll wait for our next game unless we have like some replays to catch from the admins. In the meantime, let's show the players that we have, right? The players that play that we just casted, right? And so that's him. He tried his best, but eventually Subi fell to Xenos. There's the player that we know that won. Xenos taking it, showing him here the picture at BlizzCon. I don't know what year this is exactly. You usually can tell from the kind of games being shown. There is Overwatch, so it's obviously after Overwatch was launched a few years ago. But other than that, that's all we know. We know it's not before Overwatch. But yeah, congratulations to Xenos. Moves on. We are going to see the next game we're gonna cast here.
KJ, let's have a quick break.
Alright, well, looks like we have a quick break, guys. We'll play a special ad for you guys. Actually, you know what? I can show you guys something cool while we wait. Show you guys some videos of... If you guys go, we have a YouTube channel. Just search Storm Gaming. There's some cool stuff in there that's happened for us in the past. Right? Obviously in the past, that's why it's recorded. One of the ones I want to show you guys is when the Heroes team got here in the US. Our Heroes team. Of course, we disbanded that team, but it was kind of interesting, right? The Heroes team got here in the US. And this is their first impression after 5 days. And let's make that a little bit bigger so you guys can see. We're gonna ask the Heroes team what they think of the United States so far.
United States, the serving of the food is really big.
Yeah, lots of food, right?
Yeah, lots of food.
They're gonna get big.
And the weather is really good compared to Philippines because it's very cold here.
Very cold. You like cold? Okay.
The people here in the United States are really kind, and the weather is really cold also.
Why do you say they're kind?
I mean, they... What can I say? Some fans help us borrow their PC because we don't have enough PC. So we are really thankful for that.
Alright.
It's really good here. When we play Hero League, we get fast queues compared to the SEA.
Really?
Then, yeah, I think our heroes career here will be good. Just need to practice.
You agree, huh?
Yep.
What about you, True? What do you think?
United States is very, very big.
Very big. All right, very big.
In the Philippines, I live in the city, but here in the United States, it's not a city, so the places are a bit further from each other.
Further, so
It's very far from each other.
you guys have been here how many days?
5 days.
5 days?
And
I think we really did a lot of things already in just 5 days.
in just 5 days,
Yeah.
you did 5 things, including what? Get water spilled on you?
Yeah, that's the first.
Yeah, you got water spilled on him by the waitress. All right. So what is this? Here's the Storm Beta. We missed the bunker conversation.
Okay, guys. Sorry, I just played my match, so I'm not really updated. So there's
Okay, guys, he's back. Our admin's back. What's up?
okay. I just I think there's a problem with the brackets.
Uh-oh, we have a bracket problem? What happened? Are we advancing players that shouldn't advance? That's really not a problem.
No. Wait.
Actually reshuffled.
What?
Well, you know, you guys can fix
Sorry,
that.
I
How
just-
did that
I just-
reshuffle? If the tournament starts, you can't. It doesn't allow you to reshuffle. So
Yeah. That's the weird thing about it, but I'm trying to fix it now.
all right. Do we have any match we can do? Any replays we can cast, maybe?
You're actually waiting for Semper versus the Archaic.
Okay,
We will be
Semper
sending
Archaic.
out the replays.
You're gonna submit replays. Okay, we're gonna cast Semper versus the Archaic. Their match. As soon as we get the replays, guys. The admins ran into a bracket issue, right? Challenge has been acting weird for me too. Like when I load it, it takes so long. It does this security check, and it's unusable for me when I'm logged in. But what you're seeing when I'm looking at here, is not. I'm not logged in, and it loads fine. So I probably shouldn't refresh this because they somehow lost the way this was set up. So I'm not gonna refresh this in case they need this, because we gotta maintain the original order, right? For some reason they said it reshuffled. If you guys have a tournament organizer thing, if you guys have that, share that with us and we'll use that instead, right? Because challenge is acting weird. Heck, you know what? Maybe we should make our own Atlantics US and Archon. You know, it's computer services, software services company. Maybe we should make our own. Enough of using these tools, right? So if they have issues, then it's on us. We can fix it ourselves. But okay, so looks like the guys are somewhat ready. I think. I got a few friend requests here on StarCraft, but I can't really friend request for some reason. I can't add them. Maybe my friend request thing is full. It's not letting me. So those that asked to be friends with me, I didn't deny you. Battle.net's denying you. And here's another thing too. I don't know how you guys feel, but when I play on StarCraft and I added somebody and then I know them by that name, later on I see a different name because they changed their name. I'm like, who is this guy? Then later I just unfriend them because I have no idea who this guy is, right? So for those of you that keep changing your names, keep that in mind. I can't refresh the page for this. Let's open up a new page and let's see what they're talking about where it got screwed up, right? It seems, is that normal? Oh yeah, it did move around. Okay. Yeah, I think what happened was they clicked resort instead of playing start this tournament. So I think that's what happened. Anyway, guys, we got our next match lined up, ready to go now. This next match is a replay with Semper versus Regret, I think. Let's see.
No, not yet. We haven't.
Oh, yeah, I have
gotten
that.
the,
Okay, so
replays yet.
which one is this?
It's just Coheeder and QQQ.
Okay, so it's Coheeder versus QQQ. Let's go see, you know, they're gonna start this replay now, but let's take a look at these players really quick. Right, let's take a look at who Coheeder is and who QQQ is. So, Coheeder is a 37-year-old Zerg player, Diamond player from Caloocan City, or Caloocan, Philippines. Right, I have an accent saying that now because I've been in the US for so long. But this is him. It's like we have mugshots for everybody. And QQQ is a 38-year-old Protoss Platinum from Manila, playing for Kingslayers Gaming. And this is him. Anyway, guys, we are now here for our tournament. Spawning in the top right, the Protoss player, that is QQQ. The bottom left, the Zerg player, Coheeder. This is
Storm StarCraft League Season 1 Philippines.
we have a drone going out. Thanks for that tip, Jack the Reaper, mogul.gg. We'll check that out. Drone Scout and the normal Probe Scout, but Drone Scout certainly is not normal. QQQ with the Gateway expansion, normal expansion for Coheeder. The Drone Scout ensures that he's safe. In fact, he might even block. You know, you could block the expansion by Protoss here. I would do that. No, he's gonna hide it? What's he doing? Okay, he should block the bottom. Definitely block the bottom with a hatchery. Do it now. He's saving his... Oh, he doesn't have the money. So Coheeder was spending the whole time while he's QQQ is being delayed. Look at his money go up. Right? The probe, however, was harassing a little bit, but he'll go home. Confirms there's nothing. And he's still gonna block. He's actually banking money. He might be able to make a hatchery if he lets him. He doesn't have enough health, so he's gonna go home. Very risky here. One more shot and he's dead. Ah, stayed too long. But he does delay that expansion by a long time. You know, Coheeder had so much money. I would have preferred he made that second gateway right away, but this kind of happens at the I believe he's the platinum player, but this stuff happens. And a robo build for Coheeder. Still no expansion. For QQQ, Coheeder knows this with the overlord there. So if you're Coheeder, be ready. Double gateway, no expansion. He'll take care of that. Still no expansion. I don't know, guys. Did he block himself? I think he blocked himself with that pylon. That's really bad. Third base now by Coheeder. Oh man, Protoss is screwed. Oh man, look, this guy's not helping out. You know, if you're Coheeder and you see this, right? He's looking at this, is like, wow, did you just screw up like that? This Overlord's like, oh, this is great. We are in great shape. you're gonna have to all in. And as you can see, 4 gates with, you know, the adept should have just gone straight ahead instead of trying to be picked up. This overlord, let's see if he sees. He doesn't see it. At the very least, he doesn't see the prism. He didn't finish killing that. So he could have gone out here and did some damage. In the meantime, the Zerg player is super prepared. Roach is already on the way. 31 worker lead. He didn't overdrone. He did take a 3rd base before the Protoss has his 2nd base. Yeah, this is just done, guys. It's pretty hard lead to blow for the Zerg player. Yeah, and look how much damage that thing took from 1 queen. Alright guys, we're seeing a pretty big mismatch here, right? Because of these mistakes. This is really hard to come back from being down this much. I know it's Protoss. I know you can kind of come back sometimes with some all-in, but you know, I don't see it happening here, guys. You know, you'd have to get very lucky. Right? The worker lead is now 41 to 25. The army lead is huge. Supply lead, you name it. He doesn't even have his 2nd base done. Zerg has been mining from his 3rd base. It's only a matter of time. Lots of lings for the Zerg. Why not? You can afford it. I would trade. Go trade. Protoss is banking these. He's gonna do an Immortal all-in. Immortal Sentry all-in. He's banking these sentries. You know, that's not a bad move. I think if you put Parting, you switch players right now, and Parting takes over from this spot, he can win. But anyone else, I don't think he can win. Just because you'd have to be perfect Immortal Sentry. This Overlord sees everything, and he's like, oh, you're gonna do something with sentries. Okay, probably some Immortal Sentry thing. No problem. But the funny thing is, he makes Zealots with that, which are gonna be force fielded out. Right? Not looking good whatsoever. Super safe is Coheator. Already got the lair. Going Spire for extra safety measures, or maybe even win measures. There's that Prism. You know, the thing is, if you're doing something like this, you just gotta go. You can't keep waiting. You have to go. And that was his mistake the last game too, I think. I mean, the last time he tried. A little bit of micro mistake there. Rallying wrong. There's a hole in the wall. These lings can go in there. Decides not to. Protoss is now barreling down here. Can he do it? It's possible. Coheator has a huge supply. He has double the supply of army. No warpins yet. You know, these Zealots these lings aren't that good. Coheator smartly lets it go. He's like, I don't need that. I'd like Coheator to have a Ravager. He's making Banelings instead. He needs a Ravager because you can get force fielded out. No Ravager at all. So with perfect force fields here, he'll wreck you. Here it is. Where's the force? Those force fields, the first two, are not good. They don't do anything. You're supposed to make a wall, and that's gonna be it, guys. That's the GG. So game 1 goes to the Zerg, and I believe Protoss kind of messed things up by blocking himself. So that was unfortunate. Unfortunate. I've been there. I've done that before as Protoss. But not often, right? That's the first thing you learn from and you don't want to do ever again. Okay, so anyway, game 2.
Storm StarCraft League Season 1 Philippines.
Okay. We have the Protoss player QQQ. Down 0-1. Versus Coheater, the Zerg. Pretty comfortable first game because QQQ did it to himself. Coheater didn't really have to do much. And Coheater, thinking he's the better player, he's gonna drone scout. This one for sure is not blocking the expansion or the Nexus, you know, the Nexus expansion spot. For sure he's not blocking it. What is QQQ gonna do? I think at this point you just want to get that Nexus down properly and then have a decent game. It was one base Protoss versus a 3-hatch Zerg. Oh, let's see. Is Coheater gonna block? No, he's spending his money. He's not gonna block with the hatchery. He's just gonna block by running around. Pretty normal. Still no pool because he's like, you just got your gateway done. I don't need to rush my pool. I'll keep making warpers. Might as well get a bigger lead. He finally decides to leave. The last time he lost that drone, this time he's like, nope, not gonna lose it. That was pretty much his only mistake in game 1. He lost the drone. So let's hope that QQQ can play better here because, you know, that first game was really depressing for him, right? Losing like that. There it is. Gateway Nexus. Coheater's gonna see it's a normal game this time. Closes it off. I don't like it closed with a pylon, but that's what he's gonna do. We got a normal game, ladies and gentlemen. Normal game. Coheater. He's gonna hang out here and then he may put that all the way in to see what the tech is. We know it's Robo again. So 2-gate Robo so far. Coheater is suspicious. He's a safe type of player, so he scouts for proxies. I prefer you would have just sent one at different spots. But there you go. He finally splits him out instead of all 4 going to the same place. There's the follow-up scout. As expected, during this time, Zerg is just droning, which is what you're supposed to do. If you don't see anything, keep making drones. His map vision is decent for this Zerg. Meanwhile, Coheater, QQQ has no scouting whatsoever. 0 scouting. No idea what's out there in the dark world. But there really isn't anything out there in the dark world. It's just Zerg's 4-lings and constant drone production. Roach Warren, safety one is there. You might be getting lair by nights or soon. Not yet. Man, I don't know, man. You know, you can't let Zerg be hanging out like that, droning to his heart's content. You are gonna lose if the Zerg gets left in peace. That's how it works. He has 2 adepts. He still hasn't marched out there to do any worker damage. He's just kind of chilling there. You know, at the minimum, he should block this choke with a sentry and go attack or scout. But he's not doing it, guys. He's even letting this Overlord scout near, you know, free. It's a charge lot this time, though. So he's gonna do a charge lot, possibly all in. He's still getting two things of gas, but he only has 3 gateways. He knows it's being chronoed, so the Zerg knows make roaches, make lings. That's what you do here. That's what he's doing. It's like, okay, I know you're chronoing something. It's probably adept or charge lot upgrade, right? So I mean, even then, he's making lings, but he's making drones. So he's confident. He saw that this Protoss, you know, he feels like he's much better, so he's like, you know, I'm gonna drone again. I don't think he's that scary. He's getting his lair, right? Immortal coming out. I don't know if he'll wait for 1 or for 2. Meanwhile, if you're Zerg here, stop making... Well, he only has 4450, so he is playing it a bit safe. That's not bad. He has his macro hatch too. So he knows... Zerg knows you have, you know, Protoss has not expanded. It's been 548. In fact, he's going to do a follow-up scout here with this Overseer. This Protoss player is taking a while. You know, a lot of the skill level things here is just about timings. And he's taking too long. And he has no way of hiding what he's doing. He's just letting it be. So, it's easy for the Zerg to just, okay, I'll just make lots of units and go. I know what you're up to. That's what it is. I mean, he made it really easy for Zerg to just drone up as much as he wants, then make the units he needs. In fact, to be safe, 3 spines. So, not looking good here. In fact, look at this. The worker count before that round of drones was 51 to 48. So, Zerg actually took this very seriously to crush it. And he's gonna crush this. He's already pre-spreading. No chance here for Protoss, really. Look, he even takes some damage here. The force fields we saw were not good. That's a useless force field. Like, a force field is useless if it doesn't block, make a wall. It's just one thing in there. Right. So that force field didn't do anything. And he's about to get surrounded. And he's about to die. And he should tap out. Unfortunately, I don't see anything out of this. He has no third base. You know, more coming in. And there's the GG, guys. A bit of a mismatch here, but Coheeder wins 2-0 in this replay that we just saw. Alright, let's check with the admins to see if they sorted out their problem. Alright, looks like they have some issue with the bracket. Let's get the admins. Let's pause all games because we gotta make sure... you know, the integrity of this. And if not, I can actually fix that myself. It's not a big deal, right? I've done this before, where you just kind of have to manually create the bracket again. And then, you know, fix it. So, let's pause a little bit here. Admins, can we chat? Do we have internet issues? Let's go see, guys. You know, these are some things that happen sometimes with this. Mizel.
Yes.
So, are you guys having issues with the bracket? Were you able to recreate it?
Yeah, I'm recreating now.
Okay, you're recreating the bracket now. You have what it looks like before, right? We have to stay that way because that's what... Okay,
Yes.
cool. Alright, so you have that. You're fixing it. Do we have games I can cast? We can keep going while you guys fix that. Okay, cool. So just invite me. All right, guys. So don't worry, guys. You know, they're fixing the brackets. They're gonna make sure that it's as we had it before. Don't worry. Do you have an idea which games we're gonna show so that way we can talk about the players that's coming up next? We could do Claw and Regret.
Yeah, Claw and Regret.
Alright, let's go talk about Claw and Regret, guys. That's the next one that we will cast. Claw and Regret. So, Claw, we saw him play before. In fact, I think it was in Qualifier 1. He played, and I think he lost to Artanis, the Masters. The Masters player, right? So we saw that. So let's take a look at Claw real quick. We're getting invited to the lobby already too, so that's kind of cool. But we're ready for that. So I'll show you guys. This is Claw. That's Claw. Alright, so Claw is 26 years old. He's a Protoss Diamond player from Manila, playing for King Slayers Gaming. Right? And his opponent is Regret. The game is started, but this is Regret. He's a Zerg player here in the US. And he's 13 years old. So let's get to the games. Bottom right, it's Claw. And top left, it's Regret. This is Diamond versus Diamond. This is certainly anybody's game. It's a good matchup. Right? And guys, this is
Storm StarCraft League Season 1 Philippines.
okay, guys. Isaac with the expansion normal build. Normal build for Isaac is Regret, by the way. He's using Isaac as his name there. Yeah, normal for both sides. Protoss looking around to see if there are any shenanigans. Like I said, this is a Diamond versus Diamond matchup. I don't know if it's Diamond 3 versus Diamond 1. 13 years old is Regret. Nice job getting there. And Claw is about double his age at 26. He's Protoss. Regret is with Team Colors, the Colors clan. Normal reaction there after the scout for Claw. There's the second probe. Second pylon. It's almost going to be supply blocks. I think that's just going to be almost in time. Pretty much in time. Normal build for... Alright guys. Normal. Everything's normal so far. This is good to see. When I say normal, it's standard. As in no cheeses. Normal reactions. Stargate. Even the Stargate. That's standard too. Okay. Safety 6 lings for Regret. But he is droning right after that. It's gonna be hard to spot the Stargate in the back. He's all the way in the back, and I don't see any Overlord near here. But if you're a Zerg player, you kind of know the timings. You're supposed to have a Spore or a bunch of Queens in position. Here's one thing though: if you see a Stalker, you know something's up. But, maybe he's trying to hide something. So then you immediately think, is it DTs, Stargate? What is it, right? Late third base here for the Zerg, to be honest. Very late. The probe reveals himself and automatically gets attacked. Oh, or not. I guess Isaac Regret's not paying attention, so he didn't chase it. Automatically, once out of range, it stops chasing it. Oracle coming out. Regret doesn't seem to be ready for it. No extra queens, no spores. Oh man. But he's gonna pass by this Overlord. So here's the thing, guys. This game can end really early if Zerg doesn't react there and Protoss kills enough workers. My guess, if it kills 4, that's really good. Let's see what Isaac does. There's 1. There's 2. But yeah, it's not very good control here. Only 3 for the Protoss. And lots of hull damage. But you know what's coming here. Lots of lings, guys. Regret has a lot of lings. And he's doing his standard Ravager ling all in. I don't think Protoss is ready. Well, he does have 2 Oracles, but he gets in. He's... Oh, wait. Oh my gosh, he had it. And he backs out. But luckily, he destroys that pretty quickly. Here comes the Flood of Lings. Here's the Biles. Kills the Oracles. Well, one of them. It's trouble. Big trouble here for Claw in Lightshade. Regret. Lots of damage. 11 workers. He needs more though, because there's still 29 workers. He's not done. The Lings. He's not controlling the Lings. They're kind of stuck here, but he's going to bust through. Still killing workers. Regret. Looking good. In game 1, he's finally going to even out the worker count. and more. He busts in here. If you focus fire on the that here, you can even win. Oh, he has these lings here. He's a little bit busy. Let's take a look at it from Regret's point of view, guys.
The enemy is attacking your swarm.
That's right. And he has Winter's voice pack here. We're taking a look. How
A new queen is ready.
Oh man, I think this is done, guys. He's not gonna clean this up. He's not gonna clean up these lings. Not with Void Rays. Not until they kill workers down to 12, 14 workers. 15. 32 workers killed. Okay, more than double the workers. He's closed his choke. Regret has decided to drone up. Smart move into Spire. Regret with a nice game here. Catching Claw off guard. Claw with a decent defense, but what can you really do? I mean, he's still in the game because he closed the choke and he has Void Rays, so he has map control. However, mutas are going to be coming out soon. Oh, very good defense here for Regret, but he probably needs to cancel this base. He's never going to defend that in time. There's the cancel. Nice job. Meanwhile, pro production for Claw. Mutas are coming out, and I suspect if he has enough money, he makes like a few mutas, goes across the map. Don't fight the Void Rays at this point. I would go directly and just kill workers. Unless you have so many mutas that you crush that. Right? But very, very nice play here. Lots of queens for Regret. If you guys don't know, Regret was our Code A champion for FSL. Right? So he's a decent player for sure. He's trying out his luck now here in the bigger stage that is the PSL. These queens drive him off. You know, you're trying to do as much damage as you can. This Claw, you are hurting. 29-39 workers actually, so catching up a little bit there. Just a 10 worker lead, but here are the mutas, and I think he spotted it. Claw didn't spot the Spire, but if he was paying attention, I believe he must have seen it. Okay, so Isaac's pulling the mutas. I don't think he should do that. Oh, he knows. That's why he has Phoenix already. So he's not going to do any more damage. And you know, now it's 34-39. Claw can come back actually here because Regret is pretty much still on 2 base, and he's trying to kill him. If he can bust in here, that's his best chance. Let's see. He has to continue busting this though. He has to get in there. He backs up. Oh, I think he should have just kept busting that. Oh man. Regret needs to transition. He needs to expand. He's not expanding. I don't think he can do any damage in the mineral lines anymore. You should probably contain him and expand, because you're gonna let Protoss come back. It's 35-39 workers. The Protoss is back in this game. He's got carriers coming out. This is crazy. What is this game, guys? It's gonna be heartbreaking for Regret if he lets him come back. Okay, he's gonna go around. Maybe he'll do some damage, and he will. Oh no! Kill workers. Okay, he's gonna kill that pylon. Depower that. He needs to kill workers. Control that. You can still kill lots of workers. He's not controlling it. You can't do any more. Get out of there. Regret. Get out of there. No. No. Regret making a lot of mistakes here. But he did expand. Oh man. You know what? Protoss is back in this game. Back in this game. That's for sure. Time for some corruptors, Regret. But he's going actually... Why is he chasing that? No! Time for some corruptors, but he's actually going for Hydras. Meanwhile, Protoss... Oh, that's a dream come true for Protoss. You're going Hydras? I'm going carriers. Oh man, slowly but surely, Claw is coming back and he's gonna take a lead here. If he can get a third base up, I just, you know... Regret is gonna regret the decisions he's made in the last 5 minutes when he had a huge lead. 4 minutes. But we'll see. I think the game is somewhat even. In fact, you could even say that Protoss is tech ahead in tech maybe, right? This is a very weak force though. If he had Corruptors, he'd crush this for sure. But he's making Banelings. Really not much on the ground. Oh, he's losing. He's slowly giving this game away. Regret. This is mostly air. You don't need Banelings. But he does have a lot of Hydras. Let's see. Okay, so this is a smart move. He's gonna go attack with the Banelings and Lings to the base where the carriers are not. But can he clean this up? Okay, and the Lings are trying to bust in. Their shield battery. Oh my gosh. He needed Corruptors, man. He can't bust through here. Here's the thing. If he cleans up this air army and prevents Protoss from expanding, he's still, you know, in great shape. If he loses this base, he's in big trouble. And this game is turned around. Oh, the Corruptors are late to the party. But here's the bust. Here it is. Can Regret do this? Boom! He's in. Alright, let's see. Oh, he's gonna lose this base though. Regret. He's 13 years old. He almost had this game, but now he is behind. Oh my gosh. Heartbreaking, but if he can do even more damage, there you go. This is a smart move. Go in there. Kill workers. Stop killing things that you don't need. Kill workers! No! He's attacking one at a time. Oh, man. Okay, he's gonna kill this, but I prefer to kill workers. Is he even gonna kill it? He's not! Oh my goodness, guys. This is one of those things where it's a heartbreaking loss. Oh my goodness, guys. Unfortunate for the 13-year-old. Regrets a few of the game mistakes there, and Claw right here takes game 1. Well, you know, this is part of the thing, right? You learn as a player not to overextend, take what you can. Regrets it, but he will get better. So let's see how he does in game 2. Claw takes game 1, and we'll see what happens next. Let's wait for the invite, guys. This is day 3 of the qualifiers. Final day of the qualifiers. I think you guys know how that feels, right? You've had plenty of games where you felt like you won. You had it in the bag, and it just slowly started drifting away. So, but it's not over yet. You do have game 2 still. So we're ready to go for game 2, guys. Can Regret do something about this? Guys, this is
StarCraft Season 1 Philippines.
on Jagannatha. Claw, the Protoss player here in the bottom left, coming back from the jaws of defeat. And top right, Regret with some regrets, but he still has game 2 to come back and claw his way out of that hole. Let's see if he can regroup and focus. He had that. So, but right now you gotta focus on this game. You can't keep thinking about regrets. You gotta focus on this game. You gotta pay attention. Is this blocking the Nexus? I'm not sure. But Regret could use a little bit of luck if Claw, just like in the last match we saw, he blocks himself. But we'll see. I don't know if he does. Protoss will, you know, so Regret can't use that same tactic anymore. I don't think. Because Claw knows about it now. So, normal game so far, to Claw's delight. But Regret's style really is, after it looks normal, boom, he all-ins you. We'll see. So, Claw sees that. He's gonna make this. Oh, did he block himself? Because he... What? There's no pool. So, why is he like... I think he... Dude, did he block himself? Guys. The Regret's gonna see this. Where's the pool? Did Regret forget the pool? He has 600 minerals. Where is his pool? There's the pool. And he can even drop down a third. He knows... Man, that pool is so late. He knows there's no expansion. Regret. You have got to make a Roach Warren as soon as you can. These are both diamonds, guys. Once Regret is a 13-year-old diamond player from USA, Filipino, of course, and Protoss player is from Manila. He's 26 years old. He won the first game. What? Regret takes a 4th base? Bro! Protoss has no expansion! Why are you taking a 4th base? What is going on? And he has not started his speed. Okay, guys, this is what's going on. Zerg is in a bad state of mind. Bad state of mind right now. Because he hasn't started his speed. He's playing as if Protoss... Look at this! Protoss is all-inning. 1 base. Oh my goodness. Both games he could have had him easily, right? Once you know that Protoss not doing this, you're in great shape. You kill him. Protoss tries to all-in you guys. Any Zerg player out there, they don't expand like this. Keep making roaches and links. Easy defense. You crush them. Oh, you know what we missed here is a proxy on this side. But in the end, it doesn't really matter, guys. You know, Regret's droning as if everything's normal. Expanding like everything's normal. In fact, he doesn't even have speed. Guys, you can put Dark right now playing as Regret right this minute and he won't win. He's not gonna win. The only good news about this is like, oh, you have a base that buys you time. It's over. This spines will never finish. This is just a tactical. These are all. This mistake was not. This is just like bad reads or no read at all. Because he sent the Overlord. Look, there's no base. He sent it. He knew. So we've seen Regret play much better than this, but in this one, he's gonna get force fielded out, and he's just gonna die. Unfortunately, that's gonna do it for Regret. You know, he didn't get into that mental state he needed to be for something like this. And yeah, he actually forgot pool, and he forgot to not expand when a 4th base, when Protoss only has his original base. 1 base versus 4 hatcheries. You're just gonna die. Anyway, lots of mistakes there. If you're a Regret, you better watch this VOD. Whoever knows this, watch the VOD. You'll see your mistakes. Totally winnable. He's not out yet, guys. There's a double elimination. But that's a heartbreaking loss for sure. And congratulations to Claw, who advances in this tournament. Right? Let's see if we can load up. That's Regret. I'm trying to load up Claw's profile. So we'll get the next game. We'll get invited to the next game. But in the meantime, let's talk about the winner. Let's talk about the winner who, to be frank, he was very lucky that Regret played a bad game. Right? So, either way... Ooh, why is that popping up? Sorry, guys. Either way, you take the win. Whatever win you can get, you take it. So, there it is, guys. That's Claw. Congratulations for moving on. We still have 1 or 2 series left to qualify, so it's not over for you yet. So let's see what our next game is. And did they fix the map, the brackets yet? The guys had an issue with the bracket, so let's see if they sorted out the bracket, right? But we're getting invited to the next game now. It'll be on Jagannatha. And we're actually gonna be casting Saipem versus Bayagster. So, admins, hold on a minute before you start that, please. I wanna talk about this matchup. Right? Let's double check though. The bracket looks like it was fixed. Right? So that's good to see. Bracket was fixed. If you guys want to check the bracket, I'll show it to you guys. Hang tight. Sorry guys, I have to. So let's check the bracket here. So Saipem versus Jagannatha, that's the second match for Bayagster, who advances over Exodash. And Saipem, if we want to take a look at Saipem, right, let's talk about these players, guys. Sometimes we just kind of rush through them. Let's talk about these players really quick. Saipem is Kurt Ryan. He's 25 years old. He's a Masters Zerg player. And he's from Bataan, Philippines. He has no team, but that's him. And we're gonna show him on screen. That's Saipem. We saw him before. And Bayagster, which I believe is almost an offensive name. Gotta be careful with that. He's 32. He's a Protoss Master. So we have a Protoss Master and a Protoss and a Master Zerg. He's from Makati. That's him, Bayagster. Alright, so we're good to go, guys. Let's start the game for this matchup. This is the second round. Let's get going. Oh, we need WCS. Oh, so they didn't have the right lobby, so they're gonna remake it. Yeah, it looks like they're gonna remake it. They had the wrong. You kind of want the right interface. Alright, so they're reloading the games. Hang tight, guys. Okay, we got the game heart interface now, so we can have a better view of what's going on. The game is loading up now. It's Bayagster versus Saipem. Here you go, guys. Round 2. Who's gonna advance? These are both Masters players, so we should see a little bit cleaner play here. And they're matched, you know, they're more evenly matched. Anyway, guys, this is
Storm StarCraft Season 1 Philippines.
Alright, the bottom left. It's by Agster. And on Jagannatha here, the map they're playing on is Saipan. The Zerg player. Some friendly... This is a live game, by the way, guys. This is not a replay. We get to see, you know, with the last game we saw couple diamonds play. We saw a few mistakes for each of them. Now we go a level up. These are both Masters players. So we will see. See a little bit different play here. Look at this. He's hanging out here as if to watch for cannons or something. Hey, Saipan is playing safe. Although he is hatch first. Bayagster, nothing out of the ordinary, but playing safe. Alright, guys. No shenanigans yet. A little bit of harassment because you do have the extra 8 PM. He's gonna shoo on out of here. Bayagster works on his wall. Where's his second pylon? He should be popping that up soon. There it is. Follow-up scout for Bayagster. Harass. See if there's a roach warren popping up with that, you know, like something. See what comes out of the hatchery. Oh, so Bayagster is a doctor, and he's taking time to play in our tournament. So we appreciate you at the medical front lines, hanging out with us, right? All the things you've done for the community during this global pandemic. And, yeah, good to see. Good to see. And he advanced. Bayagster advanced. So this is his second match. It'd be cool if he actually makes it through the Code S. It's a nice storyline. Okay, so it's Twilight here for Bayagster. The Zerg player so far has not... Oh, he took the third right here. So these guys are both Masters players. This is going to be a really cool matchup here. You know, so... There you go. Smart move here. Scouting. But he did finish it in a spot where it's kind of risky. He's not going to kill a worker, though. No, don't take any more damage. Get out. He's going to get out. But he's taking a lot of damage. This is a forward expansion for the Zerg. So usually when they do that, they're going to be aggressive. Right? So we'll see. And there's a Robo. So it looks like Protoss, man. Protoss. But he has a forge. So he's upgrading. He's going to be upgrading or maybe putting some safety cannons. I don't know. We'll see what the forge is. To me, it tells me that he's not looking to all in yet. He's getting charged. Saipan with the Overlord speed. Making sure he's safe. Roach Warren and Lair coming up. Worker count. Neither is getting too greedy. Oh, the Gateway Explosion. +1 upgrade and he's chronoing it. Okay, guys. This is a 2-base all-in, I think. Because he's not trying to take a third base. All you Zergs out there, if you don't see a base coming up, a third base, make roaches and lings non-stop, please. Preferably with an Overseer. For Bayagster, he's serious. Look at that. The +1 is going to hit hard. Here's how you die, Zerg players. If you overdrone. You have 3 hatcheries. He's taking it seriously because he has a spine. And he's making roaches already. So there you go. These are Masters players. They know how to read this stuff. Here's Bayagster. Looking to do damage And up front, he's gonna send these Zealots. He's gonna... Bayagster's gonna do a drop. At front, he's gonna send Zealots. It's all up to Saipem to defend. Can Bayagster pull it off? No third base. Saipem knows this. He has Lings to spot for it. So, there you go. He drops the Zealots there. So he's gonna join in. Attack from the left side with this. The right side with that. And then a 3-prong attack. Okay, so he doesn't want to lose him willy-nilly. Just send him, right? So, he does do damage here. We're gonna try to follow this guy. Another damage here. Oh, this is very good control. He needs to kill workers with this, though. He's not. Right now, okay, there he is. He focuses on that. These Zealots here and Zealots here doing damage. But Saipem's like, gosh, this guy's everywhere. More Warpins here. He should kill this base. So that does what it's supposed to do. And he can keep continuing this. Ooh, but he doesn't focus it with all the Zealots, though. I think he could have done that. And now he's going to do a Warpin on the top while he's busy with these Zealots. You got to take this seriously. I mean, look, they're not both going all in. The Zerg is defending an all in. He can't really... Like, he can't really drone. He's supposed to do this. Okay, he kills the third base. This is going to do damage here. This is looking really good for Bayagster. But he only has... Well... Let's see how many workers killed. 7 workers and killed the third base. Alright, not too bad. But he only has, what I was saying, is 29 workers, 29 army supply. So, can he stop this counter? He knows this, dude, because he has an observer there. Oh, he can't get rid of that. So he's still trying to do damage on this side. No expansion. He's preparing for the counter attack with Immortals and an Archon. The Zerg sees this. These Zealots are still here hanging out. Zerg can't really go attack just yet. He wants to be safe. He's taking his third. The Prism is there. Bayagster has not expanded. So... But Saipem only has 35 workers. Bayagster is finally going to try to expand. This Ling is going to see it. He's like, oh. Don't lose it. There it is. Zealot's hanging out. He recalls. I'm surprised he recalled. Why did he recall? He probably thinks he's going to get seen. I wouldn't waste that recall. He does see the morphing Ravagers. Better be careful with this Prism. He's expanding. Okay, here's the deal. If Protoss defends this, they're way ahead. They should win the game. Protoss has a nice army. 3 Immortals. 2 Archons. 4th Immortal coming out. He's looking good, guys. He is looking good. Protoss is looking good. He still has the Prism to do damage if he wants. Oh, he's gonna crush this. So it's the control here. Don't take the biles, right? There's good spots here for... Very good play here. Very nice play for both the Protoss and Zerg. But Protoss is ahead right now. I'm surprised he's not holding the ramp. Right? And he's gonna punish this army. He's hanging out here. You know, some people, they warp in charge slots here and intercept it. But Bayagster is just gonna chill out. I mean, he's gotta be careful. Zerg is falling behind because... Well, let's not overcommit if you're Protoss. Oh, and we missed this, guys. Lost 10 workers here. I don't know how, but he missed it. He does move his workers to that side, so he lost only 10. Big attack here. This is it, guys. We'll find out. Can he stop this Protoss army? Because it's on a mission. He has to. He's trying to kill him. He's committing. That's a lot of Archons, a lot of Immortals. Hey. He just basically made him go all in on you. And I don't think you have enough, man. It's not looking good. Oh no. That was a mistake. Bayagster He's gonna kill this base for sure. He's saving that for later. I'm gonna kill this one first. The spotter prism. Oh no. Don't lose that prism though. He's gonna kill this final base. Yeah, this is it, guys. Zerg is dead. No counterattack opportunities. Bayagster's looking safe. This army is... You can't touch this army. And that's a GG, guys. Bayagster, impressive game there. It was actually pretty close. Pretty close until the big fight where the Zerg, you know, did that run by, killed workers, but he couldn't stop the Protoss army. That was the problem. You know, Bayagster, he kept harassing, he was all in it, and then at home he was preparing for the counter, right? Which is Immortals and Archons. So, we're gonna go to game 2. Game 2, ladies and gentlemen. Bayagster taking game 1. Can Saipem come back? We don't know too much about Saipem's profession, but we do know Bayagster is a doctor participating in this tournament. Hopefully he does not get paged to run to the hospital. Hopefully he has a nice Saturday playing the game he loves. Oh, okay. Well, Saipem, I was just told, is a professor in a university. We got a bunch of brainiacs playing the hardest esport game out there, which is StarCraft. So you need to be smart to play StarCraft. You need to be also good. So yeah, so we got a professor in a university playing a doctor. No jokes about which one is the dumb race, because this is Protoss versus Zerg. Both of them are smart. Right? So there goes those dumb stereotypes. They are both playing the hardest game in the world to me. So they're both smart. Anyway, guys, game 2 is about to start. We're loading up into Death Aura. This is
Storm StarCraft League Season 1 Philippines.
okay. Bottom right, the Zerg player. It's professor at university. It's Saipem playing for SCPH clan. And the top left, it's Bayagster. No clan yet. Maybe he can make a team of doctors. Who knows? He took game 1. We'll see what kind of opener each of them do. A little bit of a lull here to see what will come out. What's gonna happen? This is game 2, guys. So hatchery for Saipem, normal. Looks like Bayagster is gonna open standard also. In fact, he might Nexus first. Wow! I haven't seen that in a while. If Saipem went pool first, or 12 pool, it's game over. But he didn't. Very calculated decision there. Calculated risk by Bayagster with a Nexus first. Nexus to gateway to gas, and then the second gas right away. You know, he has this figured out, guys. Saipem understood what to do in the last game. He just probably underestimated the power of the Protoss. Right? He just didn't defend enough. Or maybe he over-defended, so Protoss got more powerful. It's hard to say. Either way, these are both higher level players, so they know what they're doing. Double gateway. This Zerg's gonna be like, wow, your Nexus is done already? You must have gone Nexus first. Zealot for Bayagster and Chronos it. 6 Lings are coming out. No third base yet for the Zerg. Meanwhile, it's 2 Zealots being two Stalkers being chronoed while the Zealot goes out in the map. He's gonna be aggressive. Third base coming up. You know, the Overlord sees this. He's like, oh, you're attacking me? So this is kind of cool because he went Nexus first, only to chrono out and force a reaction from Zerg. So his lead becomes bigger, right? He has a Nexus first. Look at that, 30 workers versus 24, forcing out some fighting units instead of drones, right? So, but actually, Saipan does half and half. He makes drones and then lings, so he's kind of like doing half and half. This Overlord is not long for this day. Smart move by Agster, closing it. Yeah, he's gonna lose this Overlord. Final shot, and then boom, he takes the engagement to the best of his abilities. He may even recall here, but I think if he had recall, he should have done it then. It's a little bit late now. He may lose one, maybe both. Yeah, he loses one. So a little late on that recall. Otherwise, he does have a Twilight. Zerg's still behind in workers, but he has a lot. He made a lot of lings. So, and Overlord speed for the Zerg. The Zerg can't go in with these lings at all. Maybe he'll try to force out a force field. But he doesn't. Robo. He has Overlord speed, so he can do a follow-up check. In the meantime, Bayagster going to send his flying stethoscope to assess what's out there. What is the heart of the Zerg doing? Beating normal, I see. Bayagster, aka the Doctor, seeing the third base. Not a lot of drones there. What do we know? Dark Shrine. Can this guy see it? No, he doesn't see it. So there's a Dark Shrine right here. No other upgrades? Yeah, no charge, nothing else, just Dark Shrine. Lots of gateways. He's not taking his third base yet. It's already 5 minutes. Looks like another 2 base timing here for the Doctor. Can the Professor... So these are our nicknames for these guys. Now I want to see both of them continue on to Codes. Can the Professor be prepared for this? 2 DTs walking the long way. And he's gonna go blink, guys. DT blink. Wow. There's one Overseer, and it's in the wrong place. It needs to be here. He's gonna lose this base. Yeah, he's gonna lose this base. You probably could Ravager Bile where the DTs are. No, he's gonna... Oh, I think he should have focused on this. He's gonna kill workers, but he needs to focus on this. I think he could have done it. He's playing safe, right? This is Masters level. They're like, let me just take what I can get and leave. He's gonna do a DT drop. I really think if you just... You don't know that. Because if you try to kill it and there was an Overseer, you can get surrounded, you lose it. So, he doesn't know that. But there's a run by here of Lings that won't do anything. Nice block with the probes. Unfortunately, he moves and gets out of the way. He's killed 9 workers. This is very good for Saipan. Meanwhile, here's the drop of DTs. These are blink DTs, by the way, guys. He's gonna clean that up. 10 workers killed. But how many will Zerg kill? Kills that Spire. Is he gonna blink out? Does he have it done? Yeah, he has it done. The research is done. He's not gonna show it though. Notice how he didn't blink. He doesn't want to show it. You can actually run here and probably snipe that. Okay. Missile attacks. Third base for Bayagster. DT sniping away. I think he's gonna show this now. Well, he shouldn't. He shouldn't. He's gonna die anyway. Oh, he shows it! He shows that he has Blink DT. Saipem knows. Saipem will be prepared. This game, guys, is pretty good. Lots of skill here as we move up the levels. He knows, so you know what Saipem does? He's like, you know, you have Blink DTs. I'm just gonna make static defense here, so I don't have to deal with your crap. And maybe he does that and then moves to try to kill Saipem. I mean, Saipem moves to try to kill him. So maybe that's the plan. These Blink DTs will snipe that queen and get out? No, he just gets out. That's gotta be annoying. Saipem hanging out by the spores. A lot of money for Saipem. He's not spending it. I mean, he did have, like... He wasn't able to inject, so his larva count was low. The prism comes back. Can wipe out that tumor. Not paying attention to it. This DT is still alive. Oh, these DTs are dead. Nice blink, but still trapped. Saipem has the supply lead. However, he's technically even with Protoss, so that's not good. In terms of workers and expansions, this is not even done yet. Plus, the Protoss has Blink DT, so that's a psychological edge right there, guys. But Yagster hanging out with his prism. That's really what, if you're a Protoss player, always keep a prism out there. Ready to Now, Saipem is gonna try to do something. I don't like his army. Unless he somehow gets some nice biles here. Right. Okay, guys, here it is. Posturing out here. There's gonna be a battle right here on neutral ground. Storm is about to finish. Here it is. He's caught him off guard. Kills the sentry with the bile. They're both gonna retreat. What is Bayagster doing out here? He's looking to expand here? What's he doing? Oh, he drags this DT that was patrolling and will get killed. That was an Overlord drop. He's trying to do Overlord drop of roaches. I think Banelings would be better, but I don't know if he has the Baneling tech. But he's gonna lose all of it. Yeah, not gonna do much. This is, you know, this at this point it's about execution, guys. With the army, who executes better? I like the Protoss army better. Oh no! Oh, is this a misclick? Where is this going, guys? Don't lose this. Oh, lucky for him. These guys could have been killed by these roaches. That would be super expensive. 5 Templars. Big army here on the right. Some defensive army here on the left. Top right, top, and then a big army here on the left too. So here it is. So Bayagster really is good at attacking at multiple fronts, guys. He's gonna run back. Guess what? Now you have to deal with this army. So you have to deal with 2 armies here. As Zerg, and this is one thing I noticed about the way Saipem plays. He usually has 1 big army and only splits them later. This one is too small to deal with this Protoss army. This one's big enough to crush this Protoss army, but can this... Oh, you know, if he had force fields, he can kind of kill this, but he's gonna back off. Trying to be safe. He's gonna rejoin with this other army. They will merge as one. This is hard to follow, guys. There's multiple fronts here. This is a powerful Protoss army, guys. And the Zerg is only on Roach Ravager. And there's a drop here. A Prism Warpin of lots of charged lots. And he's going to force the action on this side. This is definitely going to do a lot of damage. He has Storm ready too. So he's kind of just waiting to commit to have the best engagement. So he goes in there, draws some fire. This Zalot thing didn't do much. The Spines did help. Okay, here it is. Here's the big fight. Storms are good. Yes, you can see the patience of both sides. These guys are really good players, you can tell. Right? Workers killed. There you go. He's gonna go again. Force the issue. This is Bayagster's style here. Keeping them busy while attacking on two fronts. Threatening. He has 4 bases, just like the Zerg. But he's the one pressuring the Zerg. So he's ahead, guys. Worker count is even. Saipem's about to max out, but Protoss is not too... Oh, the Biles! Good shots there. He's killing workers, though, on the other side. Or at least killing units. Okay, here it is. The Biles! He's not even done cleaning this up, guys. 5 workers killed so far. The action is all on the Zerg side, keeping them busy. He's attacking here. Now he's going to attack at the bottom side. He's going to rejoin over there. Very nice play here for the Protoss player. Very active. Lots of adjustments, forcing this Zerg to keep bouncing back and forth. But he has lurkers coming out now, and that's the end of the shenanigans. If he can survive this last push. The Biles are good. The Storm is good. The Storm is good. Oh, man. Okay, if you're Bayagster, you want to kill this base. And then get out. Great Storms. He's almost dead. You might as well kill it. He's going to kill it, and he's going to get out. There you go. Smart move. Definite lead for the Protoss player. Time to get out. Regroup. You know, so with lurkers, he chooses to go Colossus, which is not what I normally see. You want to see, you're gonna see, you normally see, what do you call that? Disruptors, right? So he's gonna go Colossus. I guess the Colossus to take care of the Hydras, but you need something against these freaking so many lurkers, guys. You better match that with Immortals Archons or lots of Disruptors or something, because once that thing gets borrowed, do not be anywhere near that. Zerg takes his 4th and 5th base, trying to come back here. He's maxed out, but Yagster's almost maxed out. Now it's about upgrades. Now it's about the next tech. That's what's happening here, guys. These are Masters players, so they know what they're doing. Right, this is a little bit higher level. So you can see that in the skill and patience. This guy gets trapped in the Protoss trap wall set up here. Okay, he's gonna siege up here on the right side. Siphon. I don't think you can save this base. It's very risky. He's gonna try. Revelation. He doesn't reveal all the lurkers though, and they're gonna do a ton of damage. There's 3 or 4 of them still shooting. He does not know that. Bayagster losing a huge part of his army. He still doesn't reveal these other 2. This is what I'm talking about, guys. This is what I'm talking about. These lurkers, you underestimate them, they wipe out your army. And look at the army count. Lost 20 workers, and his army is down to 41. Nice move here by the Zerg. Like, you cannot underestimate the lurkers, man. There was like 20 of them or whatever. I don't, 20 between what, 16 to 20. He revealed half of them. So the other half still did damage. 8 lurkers. Doesn't matter how cool your thing is. You're gonna get wrecked. Right? So bad trade there for Bayagster. He's behind. Look at the supply. It does not lie. Ask Todd. So now this has switched back off to the Professor, the Zerg side. He's got the lead. Transition here attempted by Bayagster with a couple of Stargates, but he doesn't really have the money or gas to support that. He needs a 4th base. Lucky for him, he didn't lose his base, but he lost a lot of workers. He lost a lot of expensive units too. Oh, cannot lose his prism. So here you go, guys. This is probably the best game we've seen so far. Oh, he does not get a revelation off at all. He's gonna have to go home. He needs revelation. Meanwhile, the Zerg takes his 6th base. Zerg, Protoss trying to match that with his 5th. But man, 6th and 7th base at the rich gas base. Zerg is comfortable now, guys. Maxed out. Zerg is still on Hydratech though. Does he have a Spire? No Spire. I prefer the Zerg to be prepared for that. He does have these Vipers, so that's great, but I would put down a Spire. You can eventually go to Broodlords. But he may not need it. I mean, look at this. This is it, guys. Viper versus this army. He's slowly gonna start picking them off. And he's about to die, in my opinion. Okay, well, he got the Protoss down to 100 supply. He still has the Vipers. He still has the Lurkers. This Protoss does not have the answer. Abducts that Templar. He can transfer the workers to the new base, and that's what he's doing. He really needs disruptors, I think. Because you really can't go near that. Disruptors, at least you fire them, right? You don't take a risk. Zerg also takes an 8 base. Zerg is comfortably ahead. This is only a matter of time, guys. He leaves a lurker here for good measure. There's the Spire that I wanted. The next thing you do is get Broodlords and game over, right? But you can actually still win with this army. Zerg comfortably ahead. Protoss really needed a bunch of Vipers or something. Not Vipers, Disruptors. Oh my gosh. There's just no way out of this, guys. It's just the Zerg is just so powerful right now. Even if you have Disruptors, it's just gonna abduct it. And that's it. He's gonna tie it up. Well played. Wow. This series, probably the best we've casted so far in PSL. And it's only appropriate that it goes to a game 3. Just remember, guys, that many lurkers, you better have air or a ton of disruptors or something. You know, also the Vipers got into play, so you know you can just abduct them. You know what though, guys? Protoss had the big lead there earlier. And it was that one fight on the top right where there's all those lurkers. Protoss did not reveal all of the lurkers. The lurkers decimated his main army. And Protoss can't rebuild as fast as Zerg. So all the expensive stuff there, they died. So Protoss was ahead for sure and then lost it. But it's game 3. This is it. Who's gonna advance? from what we're seeing, these guys are pretty evenly matched. We're gonna head on to the final map, the final game of this series that's been pretty damn good so far, guys. And it's gonna be on Submarine, the smallest rush map. I don't expect this to be a long game. Prepare yourselves. This is
Storm StarCraft League Season 1 Philippines.
Alright, we are tied up. The top left of Submarine, we have the Zerg player. Nice game with the lurkers, Saipan. And the bottom right, the Protoss player, it's Bayagster. As I mentioned before, guys, Bayagster had the lead. He had 3 bases versus the Zerg's 2. He had the bigger army and even on the worker count. However, the lurkers, the big mistake with the lurkers, cost him the game. Man. Okay, so Saipem's not cheesing. He's gonna hatch first. This is definitely the match of the day. Never mind. Yeah, match of the day, right? This should be the match of the actual PSL so far. So, match of the actual, all of PSL so far this qualifier season. Never mind match of the day. So, tell your friends and family, watch this. You know, we should cut a separate one for this. If this game 3 goes as good as it's been looking for games 1 and 2, this would be the match so far for PSL history. So good. I'm so excited to see these players play. You actually want both of them to qualify. This is the last day, guys. This is the 10th. There's 10 spots. So hopefully both of them make it, because I like the way they play. Bayagster with the scout. Different opening here for Bayagster. Smaller map, so you gotta be careful. You know, Ravager, Ling all in. You can wreck here if you're not prepared. I expect him to go Stargate to be safe. We'll see. Not the robo stuff that we've seen. I don't like that Saipem's chasing this probe. He could be mining with that. Oh, he's going Twilight. Okay, he's going to be aggressive, guys. When it's a Twilight, it's going to be aggressive. And there's an Adept. He's going to try to see what he can do. Gets one hit off on that Ling. This Adept won't be there in time to kill it off, finish it off. But this original Adept is going to see a Scout. What is he doing? I'm not sure. He went home. Did he F2? I don't think he F2'd. He doesn't seem like the type that F2s because he works on his Prism, right? Finishes that off. He should rejoin with the other Adept and then maybe do even more damage. If you guys wonder why I know all this stuff, because I play both races. I play these 2 races, so I can kind of tell who wants to do what. But, you know, he's not actually moving out there with these 2. He's not moving out there with these 2 Adepts. I think he can force out some Lings, do some damage, maybe kill a worker or 2. But he is actually proxying. Alright, guys, we know what's happening. He's going to be proxying and he's going to do Adept Glaives all in. It's going to come down to this. Adept Glaives all in. The Zerg better get that Roach Warren up. And there you go, right on cue. Protoss knows this. He knows something is being researched. Is it charge slots? He doesn't know. You have to defend differently. Protoss or Zerg, you gotta defend differently. There's a proxy here, guys. This is such a good series. It's the last game of the series. It's gonna come down to this. So Bayagster's gonna distract. We know how he plays. He likes to attack on 2 spots. So this is gonna be an Adept Glaives all in unless he expands, and I don't see him expanding. Sipem with the Spotters Protoss, Spotterlings. You know, Zerg is taking it seriously. He only has 39 workers, so. But not good value there for Bayagster. You really should have been more careful with that, because look, the Zerg knows, like, where's your stuff? You're not expanded, but you do have double gases at the bottom. It's a little odd. He's gonna transition out, but he is gonna see if he can do damage with these 7 adepts. You know, the Zerg is suspicious. He's finally gonna see it, the proxy. So this is it. This is pretty much, oh no, he's gonna see it. Here it is, guys. Let's follow this. It's all about this. It's all about this. If Protoss can do enough damage, he splits up into 2 spots. If he can do enough damage with workers, there's some there, there's some here. This is hard to control. It's 2 spots. Fortunately, we zoomed out. We can see both of them. This one's not doing enough. The Shade, 4 workers. That's not enough yet, guys. He needs more. 5, 6. He's killing this. He probably should warp in something there. He's not. Bayagster is losing steam, guys. But he has the 10 worker lead because of that. He needs to warp in something here before you lose that. I'm not sure what is going on. He is going 2 base Phoenix. I mean, 2 Stargate Phoenix. He's letting this die. I think he could have saved this. But he's stuck on 2 base. Although he has a 12 worker lead. You know what, guys? Zerg has had enough. He's not making workers. He's gonna go kill him. See this? He's gonna go kill him. But here's the funny thing. Phoenix will start lifting up these expensive Ravagers. It actually goes... He's like, what? And he's gonna go Void Ray for safety too. So, I don't think he can do anything. And guess what? You know what? Your Zerg, you produce all these units that you can't use instead of workers. So if Protoss can expand, guys, it's not an all-in because he did enough damage. In fact, he's still 10 workers ahead. He's gonna expand here. He's safe with the Void Rays. These Phoenixes will still do damage. Nothing you can do. Just minimize your losses. He's gonna kill Overlords. The Doctor being surgical here. The Professor trying to study his opponent. More Void Rays coming out. He's getting air upgrades, so he's definitely transitioning out to air. Does he have a charge slot upgrade? Yes, he has charge slot upgrade, so he can just save his gas for more Zealots and keep making air units. That's what we're in for, guys. And there's the fleet beacon. If you're Zerg, you drone up, but you better be ready for that air transition, guys. This game is so good. Wow. Okay, here you go. The next attempt at even more pressure. That's a huge Protoss army. In fact, it's way bigger than the Zergs, which is composed mostly of just roaches, very weak. And here it is. He's posturing, but he hasn't moved out yet. He is going to close this off. A very good move. Very smart move. Okay, here it is, guys. Can the Zerg hold this off? Can he do it, guys? Oh, he pushes him back. Goes back home. He does have a basics. His base is up and mining. He has to recall. There's too many roaches here to ignore this. Void Ray is there to clean this up, and the Zealots will take some of the damage. Only 2 workers killed. Very good. You know, they're still kind of close in supply, but Byaxer has the huge worker lead. There's a point, though, where there's enough Hydras and Roaches here to push out, and Byaxer will die. He needs area of effect damage, AoE damage, right? He is making carriers. I suppose if you have 4 carriers or 5, right, you can kind of defend this big Hydra army. So the longer the Zerg takes to push out, the better it is for Byaxer. He's mining. He's been mining more, and the more carriers will pop out, right? So good harass here. You know what though? If you think about it, Saipem has to deal with this roaming pack of Void Rays, so he really can't go out there yet. Yeah, so I don't think he can do enough damage here, but he is keeping the Zerg at bay. Nice job expanding here for the Protoss. For the Zerg, sorry. Protoss does expand too, so... But you know, carriers, guys. And there's 4 of them. Really hard. 6. Then your Hydras are not enough. Nice control here for the... So the job of this Void Race really is just to keep Zerg guessing. He does see that there's a move out here by the Zerg. If he can hold this, and you know what, I think he has enough. He's pulling the queens. Okay, guys, it's gonna be this. This is gonna be it, right? You lose the queens, you lose this army. The carrier count is so huge, right, that you lose if you don't kill the Protoss here or do enough damage. It's all in on this. This is it. Whoa, 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 whoa! Is this a mistake? I think he just... What? Is that a GG? I'm a little confused. Was that a GG? Was he out? Did he give up? Does anyone know what is happening there? I'm a little confused. Admins, let me know if that was meant to be he's leaving, because right now I am not sure what happened there. Right? We don't know what is happened there. What happened there?
Wait.
It might be a disconnect. So let's wait. Let's not draw a conclusion. We're gonna have to resume for a replay. But as of right now, guys, it's a mystery. It's a mystery, guys. I'll repeat. What happened there, we don't know. It's definitely a mystery. Okay, so we'll be back. Let's go see. I don't want to declare victory yet. It definitely was not over yet. It was all that. Like, it wouldn't make any sense that he would just leave. He didn't even try. He didn't even try to attack with his units. Like, right? So let's wait. Let us wait for the official word from our officials. Meanwhile, guys, welcome if you just hopped on. This is PSL final day of the qualifiers. So far, the best series I've seen. Well, you know, the doc wasn't called in because he's not the one that quit. It was the professor. And I don't know about you guys, but it's a Saturday. It's a Saturday, guys. What could be the emergency that he has to rush? And most of these guys are virtual now, right? Virtual classrooms. So it's not the doctor, it's the professor that left that. What we'll probably do is resume that from replay. That, you know, we can't leave that hanging. That was such a good series. We don't know who would have won. And that's
okay, according to Saipem, Byaxter actually left.
Byags left?
Just like that.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay. Alright, well, let's see. Maybe you're right,
wait.
then. Let's see. But you know what? Let's resume from replay when they're ready to go. We ended that right around 13 minutes, maybe? I'm not sure. Let's wait before we declare anything, because that kind of a match was too good to just let it be, you know? Good evening to you people in Asia. Good morning to you people here in the on this side of the world by the USA. Man. We are waiting to see what happened there. But, you know, while we're here, we can take a look at what's happened so far in the game. Let's take a look at the stats. So far, army value-wise, Bayaxer actually had a bigger and better army. Minus, you know, the queens are not really that good, right? Roaches are terrible. Resource-wise, he's been consistently gathering more minerals, as you can see here. Upgrades, Saipem is a little bit ahead. But here's the thing too, the workers. So this is kind of good analysis that we're looking at here. Look at the APM by Saipem. 411 versus 219 is pretty high for a Protoss too, so that's pretty good, guys. So that's what we know so far. We're gonna chill here while we wait for our players.
Can we go on a break, KJ?
Yeah, we can.
So
go
we
on
can
a break.
talk.
Yeah. So okay. So the admins are gonna reconvene and figure out what they want to do for that.
Yes.
And we'll be back, guys. In the meantime, while we're doing that, I'm gonna show you guys some cool stuff while we're doing that. So they're figuring that out. They're gonna chat about it in the admin channel. You guys check out Sidestorm Gaming. Follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and of course, if you can check me out on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube also. Sidestorm Gaming is a YouTube channel too, but we're trying to work on that. So you can check that out. Follow, subscribe, like, etc. Would appreciate it. And you know, in the meantime, I'm gonna play a video. If you guys know I showed this on qualifier day 1, I think, but day 2, but today we haven't shown it yet. So we'll show the video of when I met up with Lambo. He's a pro player for Clash at the time. He qualified for BlizzCon, and I was talking to him, and I was like, you know what? Hey, dude, your name is Lambo. Have you been in a Lambo? He's like, nope. I was like, all right, we're gonna change that. So I was like, when are you gonna be in the USA? He's like, well, I don't know. And then he qualifies for BlizzCon, so for the first time, so he goes to the USA. So I'm gonna show you guys the video of how this happened when I met up with Lambo. As you can see, we tweeted at each other and talked about it. And BlizzCon was the place to be.
Where are we going?
About to get a Lambo.
Who's this guy?
What?
I'm a Lambo.
That's Lambo.
And where are we going?
Riding a Lambo.
Straight.
What's up, man?
Hey! I'm excited, dude.
Yeah.
That's really cool. Yeah, that's really cool.
Yeah, we're set, guys. What car are we taking?
All of them.
Oh yeah, all of them, one by one.
Yeah.
Well, you only have one butt, so you can only take one thing.
Yeah, we're gonna take the silver one right
The
there.
silver?
Yeah, it's actually.
Okay.
I think.
Let's just replay. And
El Guapo.
El Guapo?
El Guapo.
That's the nickname. Got it. Look at this guy.
I'm surprised he doesn't done that.
Yeah, I think this stream's actually a lot.
Not that much.
Not like
just like bad hours as well.
I think so. Yeah. It's always for me in the morning. Really early.
Let's go, man.
Alright, he's gonna take you for a ride, so we'll see you later.
Yo.
bring him back in one piece. He's got to compete still.
I know, right? Yo, he's chilling. Now he's comfortable now.
He's
Look
good.
at him. He's ready to go.
What do you think? What do you think about it?
What do I think about what?
About this whole thing?
I think it's amazing. We just made a man's dream come true.
That's right.
Lambo in a Lambo.
Sandstorm Gaming is about making dreams come true. Even if it's for the opponents.
So beautiful, man. He grew up so fast.
He grew up so fast. He's gonna buy one when he wins.
Yes, all he has to do is win 2 BlizzCons and he's good. I think.
Yep,
2
yep.
BlizzCons and he got this.
Well, we can split some. We can split it 3 ways. This was actually completely wrapped, so you could.
I'm gonna get the full thing, yeah. There you go.
Yeah. For being a Lamborghini and an SUV.
What's up, guys?
How was that?
It was amazing, dude. It was fucking amazing. It's like my personal roller coaster. Oh, that's the first thing I'm gonna buy when I'm rich.
Yeah.
BlizzCon 2019.
Damn.
Balling. Like a boss.
This would be
If a view just like.
Yeah.
Good enough?
Yeah, man.
I'm almost shaking. It's definitely right.
Motivated to win the next one
Yeah.
and come back here and buy it.
do
See you, man.
You too, right?
Yeah, I got you.
All right.
Says cheese.
Cheese. Buttercream. Buttercream.
Alright guys. Now I think our guys are ready. They're back. We're loaded up. We're gonna resume from replay. Alright. So let's see how that goes. I'm ready. Admin's ready. Players ready. They're loading it. It's here. Oh, they're waiting for Bayagster, so still have to wait a little bit, guys. If you guys want, I can play another video, and then we can just cut it off when they're ready to go, or you can answer some questions in the chat. Let's see what's going on really quick. Okay. What is happening? Let's show another thing. While we're waiting, guys, let us show something else that we do have that has to do with the StarCraft team. So this is when they first competed, the Heroes team. Let's go back to these guys.
Hi guys, cheer for us. This is our first game for Open Division. We're very excited. Please support us.
Today is our first match here in our league. We're very excited.
We're gonna do well.
Well, sorry guys, looks like the video cuts off if you tab over. So boys ready, right?
Ready.
That's right, NA, here they come. Alright guys, let's while we're waiting here, we can talk about Storm at Cheesadelphia. I'll show you guys the video for that too. I think you'll enjoy that. Philly boys. I'm gonna kick some ass. Well, they are. No.
Unrecognizable to myself. Reflection in a window.
Badass camera. Right, Steven? That's the man right there. I'm gonna shoot it close. It looks like it's bigger.
Something different here is happening.
Good luck, man. So I can't just be like still right.
Vanished and gone.
Yo, what's going?
Hear the blood in my veins. Black and whispering is the rain. The streets of Philadelphia.
We will remake. I think there's a problem with the
Yeah, no problem.
there's connection.
Okay. What's up, guys? End of the day. Successful day.
KJ, I will just list down the top 7. Since we're still waiting for Bayax to decide them.
And my clothes don't fit me no more. 1,000 miles.
Walk-in with desserts. Dessert girl and the lion. No, it's not video.
Flying away.
Pokeball?
Yes.
Feel myself fading away. So receive me, brother. Faithless kiss. So leave each other alone like this. On the streets of Philadelphia.
In financial field, the Eagles are playing the Vikings in the playoffs, NFC Championship.
Okay.
You ready?
I think he's inviting you.
Okay, I'll wait. Alright guys, looks like we have it ready, the game, so we'll go back to it. This is Freedom, your host today. We are just now waiting for the game to get going. So we have the players back. Had a little bit of an internet issue. We want to see this game. We want to see this game finish off, guys. It's kind of important, right? So it's gonna resume from replay. This is the final match on the final push by Saipem. He's putting it all on this. This is
Storm StarCraft League Season 1 Philippines.
Wait, what? No, dude. You're supposed to... You can resume from replay.
Oh, they don't know how.
Oh, they don't know how? Guys, hold on. I think we have the replay. Let me see if I can do it. Okay. Tell them to get out. This takes too long if they do it like this. So... Get out and let me redo it. So the players invited me and they started it, but they don't know how to do that. So we're gonna redo this again. So it's kind of funny. They've never done this before, guys. So a little bit of patience there for you people. The players don't normally do this kind of stuff. So let us wait for them. And let's get this sorted out. They don't know how to do that. They're in the middle of the game. It's still seeking. I think they're fast forwarding. They need to get out of this.
I think they left already.
They left, but I can't stop it. So one of you guys is the... Okay, there you go. They left. Alright, cool. I'm gonna make the game. And... We're gonna do this again where it ended. I'm not sure. What was the time? Do you guys remember the time? that they ended at?
I don't know.
Alright, so this is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna do a recover game. You're supposed to do a recover game. So let's figure this out, guys. So hang tight. Recover game is what they were supposed to do. So when you recover the game, we invite... Let's invite Saipem, you... I think you can ask me to invite the other players if you can. Actually, I can see that on the screen. Let's see. This is funny. Oh, Yagster's in there. Invite to game. And then was it Mizel?
Entering lobby.
And Mizel was also one of the guys, right? It's us four. Was Mizel in it?
No.
It's okay.
So it's just us three?
You guys can try.
Alright, cool.
Yeah.
So, alright. So now we're gonna recover the game.
I'm entering lobby.
Alright, so it's them two. So Dan, we're gonna wait for Dan. Then we can...
I think there's another bug. I think you can just start. I'll leave.
Yeah, I guess you don't need to be...
Another SC2 problem.
Yeah, you don't need to do that. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna recover the game. The game ended at 11:30, according to this. We're gonna go back maybe 15 seconds. And we're gonna start this, guys. We're doing the recovery. Alright, here it goes, guys. We're gonna try this again. It's kind of funny, but this is the kind of stuff you have to do sometimes. We don't want to throw the game away. So, we're gonna recover to the time that we need to. This is...
Storm StarCraft League Season 1 Philippines.
As you guys know, we're recovering the game. And it's gonna play it. So what's happening, guys, it plays the game from replay. So you're going through all the scenarios, all the calculations. Keeps going, right? And then we're gonna start right at that spot. So if you guys have never done this before, you can do that. Actually, it's kind of cool to recover the game. So we're about halfway there. I think you guys learned something new on how this works. So you can do this on your own games. And as we load, right, we just kind of wait. This is the final Jeopardy, final game. Message the lobby people that they're ready. How come I can't message? Okay, I'm gonna start it. Okay, so it looks like we're good. Yeah, they're controlling it. So, there you go. We're good to go, guys. This is the final push. It all comes down to this. They're both controlling it. They're both ready. Advantage to Protoss. Zerg has to kill him here because he does not have... He doesn't have an option after this. And I think it is what we expected it to be. Guys. That's more of a connection issue, not a bug, right? This happens in the Philippines region, I notice a lot more. But at least we were able to recover it. Here's the pushback by Protoss. 144 to 80. The Doctor punishing that Queen Hydra Roach push. If he kills his base, it's all said and done. I don't expect a comeback here for Saipem. I mean, look, Protoss has carriers. Carriers, guys. There's a ping issue. It's hard to control, but yeah, Saipem is in trouble. And he's just gonna GG out. He says he has a bit of a ping issue there, but that's it, guys. That you know, that means Bayagster will move on. We gave it a chance, but you know, he was kind of way behind already, so you know, his odds, as long as he didn't have ping problems before that, it was just maybe during the hosting. Either way, it's over. And we're gonna move on to the next match. At least we ended it, right? So what do we got next, guys?
Wait.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, we have our last match.
Okay, last match.
Tonight.
How many have qualified so far? And is this a last qualifying match?
We have the top 8.
Oh, so you have
top
the
8 already.
Okay.
So yeah.
Well, we need
all players from round 3 will be the top 8.
10,
so the
Yep.
Yes, so the losers bracket, we take
okay.
2 players from there.
Okay, cool. And we'll know that soon. Okay, cool. I don't want to peek there yet until we know, but as long as you guys sorted it out and you know, we'll know who advanced. So this is the last match we're gonna cast tonight, guys, and then we'll know who advances to the final 10 players for PSL. I mean, you can actually type me the qualified 8 now, so I can make that announcement. Load up the game for me if you can.
Wait up.
No problem.
Just a second.
I think I can take a look. I can take a look at the bracket now, right? And see, it's not gonna be. Is this a replay or a actual match?
Replay.
Okay, so
replay from the losers bracket.
All right. And did you update the losers bracket or not yet? Because I don't
Updated
wanna,
already.
Oh, okay. So I don't want to look at that. So what I'll do is
Don't look.
Yeah, I guess I can look at the upper bracket only, right? And that should be okay.
Yes.
So we could do that. So let's do that. Let's look at the upper bracket only. Only the upper bracket, because the top 8 are already determined. So here you go, guys. The upper bracket. We're going to refresh this guy. And we're not going to look at the lower bracket, because that's what we're going to cast. And we're casting it from a replay. So here goes. The qualified players. Since Bayagster won, he qualifies. Artanis qualifies. Coheeder qualifies. Xenos moves on also. Uriel, Deneb, Shadowclaw, and we're not going to look at the losers bracket. Those are the qualified players so far, the top 8. And we're going to take 2 at the bottom to be the final 2 players of PSL Season 1 Code S. And there you go. The replay is up. We're going to cast this final game. We're good to go. Alright, guys. Final game. Final cast of the qualifiers. And then I'll see you guys, you know, after this. It's the actual Code S. Round of 32. This Okay, guys. So we have Mizel and the Archaic. This should be pretty good. Mizel the Archaic. The bottom right, the Terran player, it's Mizel, our admin. And top left is the Archaic. 10-year-old Archaic. Okay, guys. What does the Archaic have planned? Because he is a diamond player. You know, Mizel is a diamond player, so he's a bit mismatched on this, right? So if I was the Archaic, I'd plan some sort of super strong cheese, right? So far, he's got Gateway starting up, and nothing too out of the ordinary. A front expansion against Terran for the Archaic. Can he qualify? I think if he wins, he qualifies. That's what I'm thinking. So the Archaic, he's 10 years old. He's from USA, specifically in Reston. A Reaper opener for Mizel to see what's going on, but he does have double gas. And he's gonna get factory, so he's gonna be aggressive. So you guys already know who Mizel is. He's our head admin. But you guys don't know about Jacob, aka the Archaic. He's 10 years old, Protoss player. I'm not sure his exact level, but he's definitely not diamond, so he's the huge underdog here. What can he do against a much better player, much more experienced player, right? I mean, he's 10 years old. He just started playing StarCraft, but he is here, almost ready to qualify. He is almost there. So I know Mizel, he's a diamond in the NA region, and that's where obviously the Archaic here plays in, because he's from the USA. I think he's either gold or platinum. He does kill Mizel's Reaper. Oh, did you see blocking? I'm not sure. Look at so pretty good start here for Jacob, aka the Archaic. He does expand. He's not blocking it, so that's good for Mizel. And he's going 1-1-1. Stargate with the factory and barracks. Chronoing the warp gate. He's hanging out here with the Stalker. 3 more gateways total. So total 4, sorry, and charge lot. Okay, so you're gonna go charge lot. But he needs something to put it. Okay, so he's gonna do a charge lot all in here on the left side. So, and it's a DT. Okay, so he's gonna do charge lot and DT. So yeah, these are both diamond and platinum in NA, because obviously that's the region that the Archaic is. And I heard that the Philippines, a lot of them play in the NA region. So here we go. Protoss probe that planted is gonna go home. He does have another gateway here for faster warp-ins. Charge lot is done. He's got DT coming. This could work, guys. There's no detection. Let's pay attention to his scans. He's gonna make charge lots. You know, if the DT gets in here, I would send the DT first. 1 on each side. It's a Banshee, which is decent. Oh, he's gonna push in. Oh, this could work because listen, all he has to do is defend with DT at home and then attack on the side with these charge lots, and 4 DTs warped in. Okay, guys. This is certainly doable for the 10-year-old player. Unfortunately for him, these guys are gonna go this side. But the DTs are gonna go their way. Here we go. Alright, here we go, guys. Let's see. Oh! He didn't split up the DTs yet. He knows he's in trouble. DTs everywhere. If he warps in a couple DTs here, he'll be in good shape. Scan to kill something. Lots of workers killed, 16 to be exact. If he warps in more here, I think he can do this, guys. Oh, Raven coming out, so he needs to make sure that that thing doesn't come out. Lots of damage. He's down to 6 workers, the Terran. If he kills this starport, before the Raven comes out, he is in big trouble. He does. Okay, so all it is scans now, but no DT. You may have to warp in at home. Or you might have to recall a couple of DTs at home. Here's Mizel's last chance. Our 10-year-old player from the United States. Pushing. Need to recall. I think you need to recall some of your DTs. There it is. He does recall. The DT. The other thing is he cleans it up. Down to 1 worker is the Terran player. Wow! A nice upset on game 1. Congratulations. But you're not done yet. Nice job taking game 1 for the 10-year-old player, Jacob, aka The Archaic. Alright, so now let's see what happens in game 2. Pretty impressive. You know, the timing was just right too, right? So where's game 2? Mizel is down to his last life. The Archaic 1 game away, I think, from qualifying. If he qualifies, he will be the youngest player in PSL Code S at 10 years old. Okay. Right now, the youngest player that qualified so far is a 13-year-old Dark Menace in day 1. Anyway, guys, here we are in game 2. This is
Storm StarCraft League Season 1 Philippines.
Okay, so this time it's a smaller map, Submarine. The Archaic plays safe, right? The Archaic is up 1-0. He has 2 probes going. Is he cannon rushing? He's cannon rushing. Loving it. This is it, guys. He is gonna try for qualifying. People are gonna be shocked if he makes it. This is his move. This is his move to try to win the game. A cannon rush, guys. This is his play. This is his play to try to qualify as a 10-year-old against the actual, our admin, Mizel. There's the pylon. Cannon. They're all kind of together, so it's easy to kill it. I mean, they're all kind of separated, so it's easy to kill it. He needs to make another pylon. He does have another pylon, but 2 cannons are right next to each other, guys. If this cannon finishes, he needs 1 more pylon. 1 more pylon. And, oh my gosh, guys. He forces a liftoff. Oh man, the cannon rush continues. Cannon makes that barracks lift off. Now, the Archaic is transitioning out of this. So the Mizel has been booted from his base. This cannon's gonna finish and wreck that those 2 supply depots. That's gonna supply block Mizel. So actually this is worth it. More cannons here. He actually doesn't need these cannons. If I was him, I'd cancel, and he does. He does cancel. More Raxus. Oh, he can cannon up here on the high ground, guys. There's only 1 Marine here. He needs to get a Zealot out to help with his efforts. Mizel If he loses this other... Oh, it's out of reach. He can't get it. It's out of reach. He can't kill that. But he makes more gateways here. Oh my gosh. This game, guys. Wow, guys. What a game to end. If he wins this is a great game to end on. The storyline. The storyline here. No Zealot yet. No gas. So no stalkers. Is this cannon gonna finish? Yes, it is. It's gonna force him to lift off again. He can actually expand here if he wants. That's super safe. Okay. Okay, he can make another cannon. There you go. He has no vision on the high ground. He'd have to lift something. You better be safe at home though, Risen. He needs to put a cannon at home. But, okay, now he has to lift again. This is kind of funny. There are gateways. There are no units for the cannon rush from his... Okay, there you go. He's chrono... Okay, this is a counter. He needs a cannon at home. The archaic, you need a cannon at home. There's 4 marines here. There are 2 stalkers. I suppose he could... Okay, he's expanding here. That's really good. Very good spot. This is hilarious, guys. What a game. From our 10-year-old player, the archaic. There's a bunker coming up here. He's gonna try to push... Oh, no. He's gonna go try to help... Oh, he's gonna recall. Okay, that's smart. He may have to pull workers. He kinda... He has to kill that... He has to kill that SCV. Okay, he pulls workers, and that's what you're supposed to do here. Because this is it, guys. It's all about who can survive this. He does have a base coming up, so it's not the end of every... Actually, if he just goes and attacks... He's not mining, though. So this is fine, I think. I think I'd hold the high ground if I was him, though. No more. No more workers. He's losing a lot of workers. But he's gonna clean this off. And you know what? Actually, if he keeps going here, maybe he can win. There's a lot of marines, though. There's only 2 more. He just has to make a cannon up here and he's fine. He has a base here. He's already mining. He's getting gas. Which I don't think he needs. He's gonna hold the high ground. He's relatively safe here. He's gonna harass with this stalker. The marines are gonna know this. And that prompts him to go back here. Prompts him to lift the base. That's kind of cool. That stops the production of the marines. Expansion here for Mizel. This is such a cool game to end things, I think. That's a lot of marines though, man. Which could clean up this base. He just has to run back to the cannons, I think. Micro... Okay, he's gonna run this side. Nope. Oh, bad move. He misclicks. And the marines, they're not gonna clean this up. I don't think they know. Right? I don't think he knows that... Oh yeah, he does know. He sees it.
Ready.
Here are the marines. The stalkers. Oh, you cannot lose your stalkers. You need some cannons up here, the archaic. This is a lot of marines already. He has a base, so it's not all bad. But he better be careful. Warp Gate is almost done. He could make a force field to stay alive against these marines and stay above. I would love for him to make a cannon, though. He really needs a cannon because he's gonna lose his stalker heading there. The stalker's gonna walk by. Shield batteries. It does finish if he can make... He may have to pull workers again. He needs to make a sentry. Sentry to force it out. Oh, he makes a stalker. He needed a sentry, I think. Does he have the gas? He has the gas. He's letting... If these... Yeah, it's gonna finish. Alright, so you can't kill him now because they're shield batteries. Perfectly safe, and he's expanding. Here it is. Shield batteries, guys. With the overcharge. These Marines are not long for this Earth. Not one Stalker falls. And suddenly, the Archaic is back up. He still has to deal with this. I think, yeah, he definitely have to go now and attack and make him lift off and all that. But be careful, these are Marauders. He's going to need charge slots or something. But he is going to maybe make him lift off. Okay, here we go. It's all about micro here. The Archaic looking to kill what he can kill. He recalls. I like this move, actually. You don't want to... He recalls up here. He's got the shield battery there. This game is going to keep going, guys. Mizel gets an expansion up. The longer this game goes, you know, I think... Okay, there you go. He finally makes a Twilight. Very good game here for the Archaic. Remember, he's 10 years old. Very impressive. However, this is a game of macro now. Produce as much as you can. There's a secret base here by the Terran. Can you pull it off, the Archaic? Let's go. He's getting charge slot. I like that. You could do blink too, but charge slot is better against bio. You probably need storm or DTs. You know how you won with the DTs? Maybe it's DT time. Probably should clean that up too. More Stalkers. I'm not a fan of Stalkers, especially against Marauders and in this. So he's gonna try to hit that +1 expand upgrade. He's got the benefit of heal. Oh, miscontrol here. He's not shooting. He's not shooting, guys. He does do the overcharge. He's gonna fight. He does cancel the upgrade, or at least delay it. He's gonna take damage here as he escapes. Oh, he doesn't kill it all completely. The charge slot's not done. It's almost there. Pylon here for the Archaic. He's gonna push. I don't think he can do enough here. He needs to back off. There's nothing in the bunker. If he kills that, that's good. But he's gonna get in there in time. Okay, he kills it. Forces a pull of the workers. The 10-year-old has to go back home. Charge slot's done. But he's gonna chill. Guys, he needs to make a DT shrine. If he makes a DT shrine, that'll end this game, I think. The longer this goes, the better for Mizel. He has the worker lead and he has the third base. What a game, guys. He's also working on his +1 upgrade. The Archaic completely forgot. Does this thing see? Does he see the expansion? He doesn't see an expansion up here. But now he may end up going kill that because he sees a lot of stuff. Yeah, he's gonna go there. He's like, wait a minute, you're making a lot of stuff here. And that might work out because look. He's like, oh, okay. So he's not gonna go attack there. He wants his units all together. This is all about control. But this army by the Terran is so huge now, guys. It is big. He really needs a DT shrine, I think. He's gonna lose. Okay. What does the Archaic do? He's gonna go attack. He's gonna lose these structures. He might as well cancel this. Well, he's gonna go attack and try to save it. He's too far away. And he's streaming in one at a time. This actually helps him so that he pushes in there together. He has no warp in pylon here though. These charge slots doing a lot of damage, but he's not warp. He may have to pull in to help fight with his probes. There you go. His charge slots are blocked. He does clean up the army thanks to the charge slot and the workers. However, he's down to 29 supply. Mizel has 3 bases. He needs to win with this army, but it's not looking good. Once these medevacs come out, oh man. I think he's out of he ran out of steam, guys. Valiant effort here for the Archaic, but I think he's out of steam. 23 supply versus 100. He's gonna finish him off right here. Valiant effort. If he had just made a Dark Templar, which he certainly could have, this is always awesome. Dark Templar is always awesome. No more expansions. The Archaic gonna do his final push with workers. Well, he doesn't know, because there's a 3rd base already, so it doesn't matter. If he kills this base, or even this base, he is not gonna win this game. And Terran can lift buildings, so it doesn't really matter. So he is going to lose game 2. Just waiting for the GG. Quite a cool game too, though. It's definitely winnable. Alright guys, we're gonna go to a game 3. What tricks does he have up his sleeve this time? The first game was a DT charge lot. The next game was a cannon rush. What are we gonna see for game 3? This is our last game of the night. After this, we'll know who qualifies. Can the young Archaic, aka Jacob, 10 years old, qualify? This is his last chance. Can Mizel, the Terran player, qualify? This is it, boys and girls. Top left, it is Mizel, the Terran player. There he is. And on the bottom right, on light shade, it's Jacob, aka the Archaic. And he's gonna scout. The last game, guys. This is
Storm StarCraft League Season 1 Philippines.
What's he doing? Gateway. So gateway, not a cannon rush this time. Mizel is proxying, guys. He's gonna be taking it to him this time around. He's the one that's gonna harass. The Archaic sees that though. He knows there's a proxy. Didn't see the gateway. Alarm bells go off on the Archaic. Another barracks. Let's see, man. 2 gateways, which is the right move on a situation like this, where he's proxying you. You might as well be safe with 2 gateways. It could be proxy marauders. Who the heck knows, right? You're down to your last light. A follow-up scout here by Jacob to see a third, a second barracks. He knows this is the second barracks because no one makes barracks this late. Unless you screwed up, but you don't assume your opponent screwed up, especially this early. Okay, so the Archaic should make a Stalker here, chrono that out. Is that going to be a trap? I don't think so. Okay, so he should be fine, just in time for this Reaper. He's not chronoing it out though. He probably should have chronoed it out. Yeah, his first chrono should have gone to the Stalker. Luckily for him, the Mizel didn't really go directly. He kind of stopped for a couple seconds. And this Reaper is gonna do damage. 1 worker done. Here's the Stalker. Can he get 2? No, he doesn't get 2. Okay, 1 for 1. That's good for the Archaic. Meanwhile, more barracks Oh, okay, he's going. Is he doing mass Reapers? What's he doing? He has 2 Reapers. You know, you need to put a oh, he didn't fix this too. So, all right, he needs to make a shield battery here. I think he didn't fix this mining here. What's the Archaic doing? He spots the Reapers. He's like, oh, okay, I know what you're doing. Take a shot from this. So that's injured. These Reapers are injured. He might take one of them out. Okay, he does take one out. He's just gonna hang out here. He's getting shields. He's all inning. So looks like Mizel is all inning. And if you're the Archaic, you better be ready. He has 4. Looking good. He is gonna expand. So all in for the Terran. Definitely an all-in for the Terran. No third base, no expansion yet. And lots of gateways. This is the right reaction for the Protoss here. He's getting Twilight also. So just keep making units. And get a shield battery. Oh, he knows. He knows there's a ton of stuff coming. He's just gonna trade. He does kill that. But there's more here. Ooh, that thing is almost dead. He's gonna run off. That's fine. That's totally fine. I think it'll be dead on the next shot. More all-in units coming. Shield battery on the high ground. He's got warp gate done. Guys, if you can get shield battery up here and not lose. Okay, here's a big part. Cannot trade badly on this one. There's a lot of units here. You shouldn't be out on the map. Oh, why are you out here? The Archaic. No. Okay. That's very aggressive for you not having enough units. Feel free to give up that bottom base. He's all in. Oh, well, he's expanding behind this. So just keep warping in. Is the charge slot almost done? No, not yet. Half. He needs to chrono that guy. He is chronoing it. Okay, may have to pull workers. I would save that. Oh, no, never mind. Never mind. No, 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 no. Run up, run up, run up to the shield battery. No. There's some miscontrol here for the Archaic. He does have a shield battery. He's going to lose this base. I think at this point, you just let it go. Charge is about to finish. He could theoretically save this if he's able to warp in units. If you got a DT Shrine, that would be even better. He's gonna lose that base, so it's too late. Don't worry about it now. But charge is done. Okay. So Mizel, if you go up here and you get crushed, you might die to the counter. Remember that. The Archaic gets more gateways. More charge slots. Oh man. Okay, let him up and then boom. There it is. You're not gonna lose a unit here. Oh, you can actually chase that. Mizel's still posturing out here, very dangerous. Because there's a point here where the Archaic will have enough army to crush everything he does and push out here. But he is expanded, so I guess you can kind of stem and run away. The Archaic needs to expand. He's running out of steam though. Valiant effort so far for the 10-year-old. However, time is not on his side. Mizel's still posturing here. A robo now. Okay, here he goes. Here's a big fight. Oh, why is he running back? I think he can crush that. No, that's just inexperience. He's a little scared, but you can actually crush that. No DT Shrine yet. A robo. He's on one base, guys. He's on one base. He's so scared of this army. Well, he doesn't know he actually... Oh, this is a Artosis pylon. This is an Artosis pylon. He's gonna stem to kill this pylon. Oh, he's got healing now. Things are much different with healing in play. Oh, he runs away. You gotta attack. You have to attack. Oh, he doesn't. He's mismicroing this. But here it is. Here's the big fight. Keeps backing off. I think you really can't. You have to keep attacking. That totes his pylon. He's falling. He had this game, but, you know, that's inexperience. And now he's fighting on a choke. Not looking good. He's running out of steam. Valiant effort. But he's gonna be out. And the final qualifying player is Mizel. Experience and age wins it. But nice job by you know, the Archaic. Putting up a nice fight. He actually had a chance to win both games. Unfortunately, he doesn't pull it off. And we're gonna refresh this bracket to see the final list of players.
Well, the losers bracket, still like 6 more players vying for the last 2.
6 more players
Spot.
for the last 2 spots. Okay.
Yep.
And so yeah, it looks
So
like
we
the last...
already determined the top 8. So we're determining the last 2 players to make it for the top 10.
Okay, sounds good. All right, guys. So we're looking for this as a, you know, if you guys can check out the bracket, you can check that out too. You can see what happened in there. And, I guess we're
so
gonna,
it's almost it's almost 3 a.m. here right now. Actually 2:30 a.m. So we're gonna finish out the losers bracket to determine the last 2 guys.
Okay, so we'll finish the losers bracket. The last 2 guys, everyone else can go home. I can cast whatever games come up next. That's ready. But nice job by the Archaic on there, on that last game. Right, pretty cool to see that the games were pretty good. So let's see if we have a game to cast, or we can take a break. We'll be right back, guys. We'll take a quick break and play some of our videos for you guys.
Are we still on?
Yeah, I'm still on. Do we have a game that we wanna cast, or we take a break while they're playing?
I think that's the last game we're gonna cast.
So
well, as of the moment, we're gonna finish out the losers round offline, I guess. Or if you're still awake.
I'm awake. It's only 1:28 p.m. here, so I can cast. So if they're still in the game,
Okay,
that's fine.
let's see.
Yeah, I'll be back in about 2 minutes, guys. Take a quick break. If they have a game and replays for me to cast, I'll cast. So be right back. I'll play some few videos for you guys.
Exo Dash in Subi is playing right now. So whoever wins that game will be the top 9.
Okay. All right. We'll get the replays. In the meantime, we'll play some Side Storm videos. We'll be right back in a couple minutes.
So if you look at the bracket from the losers round, you see the final losers bracket is Dash and Subi. So we're just waiting for
Yeah, no problem. We'll be back. Let me know when you have a replay. I'll be right back. I'm gonna play an ad. Or video.
Please.
Yummy.
Doing devastating amount of damages on these adepts and on the phoenixes as well. All the phoenixes have gone down. How many phoenix have died in this game? I think we're looking at like 10, 11.
I think I should have. I think I should have worked harder to save them in the main, but at least I'm gonna kill this time. This is a moral win. Oh no. Never mind. The unit's godlike.
Chance to use those ultralisks. I mean, we have +3 armor on the way here for these ultralisks, and once they hit that, they're almost invincible. Like, unless they start derping through an army like this. I mean,
keep in mind.
Oh, it still survives!
+3 attacks.
It makes it home.
Oh gosh. +3 attacks about to finish here too for the tier. My god, that PB on those medevacs there.
Good. Control is good.
Oh, that's dirty. Holy shit. Boys, did we see? Oh my god.
That's it for today's episode. Make sure you like us, follow us, or subscribe to us in our social media networks.
Bye-bye, overlords. Oh, bye-bye, mutas also.
All right, we got one Colossus. We got a second Colossus. Oh shit!
No!
Oh my god! You solar? Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh, the cackle is coming out, guys! Why are you doing it? This is... Oh my god, Rifkin! Rifkin! Is this me? Oh, that's the Salbot. Kill it. Oh my god! I'm gonna lose this game. Oh, I'm totally losing this game. Oh my god!
That's
it for today's episode. Make sure you like us, follow
I have
us,
some
or
sad
subscribe to
news.
us
We
in
can't
our
cast the
social
rest of the
media
games.
networks.
There's too many technical difficulties. We waited too long. So we're gonna stop it right here, guys. The winners will be announced by Mizell in an official fashion. So we'll know the top 10 players. Okay? But that will end the qualifiers. And the future broadcast will be Code S. So that would be the top 32 players. So that will be starting next week, right? And prepare for that announcement. Congratulations to all the players that qualified. We're gonna end the stream. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Let's get some bigger numbers for the next Code S start next week. Check the website, the calendar for information on that. To all the players that played and didn't qualify, keep trying, keep practicing. We'll have a season 2, assuming things go well for this season 1 for Code S, right? For PSL season 1 Philippines. So this is Freedom. Thanks for watching, guys. Congrats again to the qualifying players. For the ones that didn't qualify, as I said, keep trying, keep playing. The love of the game is appreciated. Viewers, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys later. Have a good evening. Good night to the ones in Asia. Good morning, good afternoon to the ones here in the US. Peace.